All right, guys, welcome back to the Sayin Society. You have myself, Jochik, Jushman, and
Jushman.
Sorry,
Jushman.
Justin and Jagad. This is our weekly anime and manga discussion. I don't know what number this is.
65.
65?
Oh.
66?
Great.
It might as well be.
All right. Anyways, so we're going to talk about One Piece, Jujutsu Kaisen, Solo Leveling, Avatar The Last Airbender, and some My Hero.
Shut up.
Wait,
man.
actually,
Huh?
Actually, I can't tell if you're joking
Yeah.
anymore.
Sometimes you be reading
honestly, I'm going to just say one thing about it. And that's
Oh, okay, he is. He wasn't joking.
He's like we're like wondering how do we start this pod, and he's like, yeah, My Hero. Okay, go.
You want to talk about My Hero? We're not starting with My Hero.
Why
Shut
not?
up.
No, actually, let's talk about Superman, man.
Yeah, some
Why?
changes to it, and then also a logo reveal, I guess.
Yeah, which I'm kind of surprised about.
What did they change? Where did they show?
Well, they changed the title from Superman Legacy to just Superman all caps.
Capitals.
Oh, I thought it was like Superman up and away or some shit.
That'd be
That would have been
crazy.
sick. That's what I'm talking about, bro. We had this whole conversation, man. Like, I was literally just talking about how, like, yo, I don't like the change. Like, he started the conversation, like James Gunn changing it to Superman.
Yeah,
But I was like, yo, I don't like when they're not original in the way that they make their titles for their
right.
films.
Because like Superman 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, like they already did Superman
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3. Like we have even Batman. Like we have to specify, like, Batman 89, so you know that's an 89 one, right? And I don't like that you have to use the year to differentiate
If
it.
it was like, is it a bird? Is it a plane?
Okay, no, not that. No, what the fuck is that?
That's
No,
a
but like,
great
for example, like you have the Dark Knight.
Yeah.
That's different.
Right.
You have Man of Steel. That's
Yeah.
different. Like just like, especially with stories like Batman and Superman that have been done so much
Yeah.
that like it's not just enough to like don't just do the name. Because even like with Matt Reeves is we had the Batman, right?
Change
Like
it to Clark Kent.
like Superman Legacy just had such a good like sound
It
to
did,
it,
it
right?
did.
Like
Yeah,
why
it
would
did.
you even change that
Yeah.
just to go back to just Superman, right?
So-
I feel like it was very much just like I was saying, like how he was probably in like his creative process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and like
no-
he's probably like trying to like I hope so that he's trying to make like just a Superman movie. Like
Yeah.
it's very much Superman,
Yeah.
not like what we got with Zack Snyder or anything like
Yeah.
that. It's literally just going back to what Superman,
Superman
is
is.
and what Superman was.
100%.
So you guys like, what was the logo reveal? Like it was just OG.
So- It's the.
I guess I can put it on the screen.
Yeah.
Someday.
It's
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You ask.
I'm
When
not
you
actually gonna
ask
do
for
it though.
Yo, that logo looks sick. man.
You also just say
No, it's the Kingdom
Yo,
Come.
did you see what I did with the Drake thing? You're like, yo, editor.
Yeah.
put it right here. Did you see?
Yeah,
It's the Kingdom
I
Come
didn't actually see
Superman logo.
He didn't actually see.
I did. You didn't
Oh.
put anything there. Or you put like a black box. Or
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, it's a Superman Kingdom Come logo, but in the original colors.
You did, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but it's the Kingdom Come Superman
Okay.
logo.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
show you.
So
No,
like, but which
the-
I was like, because they had that from
Yeah.
a script leak, right?
Yeah.
Like that was the logo on
They're
the
reading like they're
on the reading that they were doing
Yeah.
for the script. So I'm just rattled because like why would you
Okay.
like
Yeah.
why would they reveal that so early
Mm-hmm.
for one thing? Because like I don't want it to be like a thing where we know where Superman's journey is gonna end up because he's based on this
Right,
version of Superman. I would like it if like maybe his personality and maybe his views on the world are like the Superman's, where like eventually he kind of like gives up on like I guess like saving the world or whatever and just kind of like retires.
Right.
But like I don't want it like maybe that's like his view, but I don't want it to actually follow that plot.
Kingdom Come.
Why?
Yeah. Well, just because you can like, there's nothing like surprising about it for like fans when you're just
Since you already know
Right.
You
but
already know
it's
what's
like a
happening, right?
live action adaptation of a comic book that you didn't get before.
Well,
Yeah.
but it's
that's like adds more to
but
it.
the thing is,
too.
it's not anymore
Soundtrack.
though. It's
Mm.
a DCU, right? So now you have
Yeah.
this whole expansive like universe and journey that's gonna happen,
Yeah.
where it's not just like Superman's story. So it's like
Mhm.
how are all these other stories gonna
Tie into this
tie
one?
into his story?
Yeah, so that means it's
And
not going to be like scene for scene the same thing. 'Cause
Yeah.
they
No,
have
of
to
course
tie it
not.
into something else.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then you're not going to know.
But
what's
then,
going on.
but that's the thing. Like, but the thing is, like, if you know, like Superman's, not gonna die. You know that like Wonder Woman's not gonna die.
in the
like
first movie, yeah, he's not.
no,
Gonna die,
because
bro.
why?
Like,
No,
come
no.
on.
But if he's okay, we know he's 20 years old right now.
Unless
Right.
it's Zack Snyder.
For him to say that it's like the Kingdom Come one, we're
Yeah.
assuming like, we're gonna grow old with this Superman, right?
Yeah, but it could be a pump fake.
Yeah.
It could be a pump fake. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was saying. Like it makes sense if it's like more like like his personality or his views on things are more like Kingdom Come Superman.
Maybe it's one of those things where like every logo's been used. He's like, fuck it, let me just use
use this
Kingdom
one.
Come
I
one.
think like what
That's
do you
fair.
think his costume design is gonna be? 'Cause-
Well, I mean that looked like the chest of
Yeah.
the costume.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
that's
I
what it
hope
looked
it's the
like.
high collar one,
Oh, you mean like
like the new
the
52, like the high collar one. Just because that's a different design.
I don't think I've seen
Do you
that.
think it's gonna have undies? That's a big question.
I don't want undies, to be honest.
You don't
But-
want undies, bro?
You see that AI makeup that you
yeah,
sent?
yeah, that.
To be honest, it didn't look
I like
that
the way he
bad.
looks though in the suit. David. what's
So
his name?
they're
Yeah,
crazy.
Cornswell.
Crazy. We're
Cornswell.
all out of the
So-
loop. These
sorry.
guys just talking amongst
So
themselves.
there's like a AI like picture of the actor
People
in
are
the
trying to
Superman suit.
People are trying to say it's like a leak of him
Of a
like
leak.
doing something,
Yeah.
but it's a fake, right?
It's a fake, and it's like in the classic suit, very short cape on these. Looks like
Bulge.
the classic, bulge fully out.
Yeah. But he looks good. Like he had the curl and everything. Like I don't know. Yo, dude looks good in the suit. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna like James Gunn did really good casting for
right.
sure.
Yo, is it true? Somebody was telling me that James Gunn apparently has one more movie under contract with Marvel. Is that true?
That's not true
I
at
don't
all.
That's not true at all.
I don't remember this.
Okay, word. Let me go. I'm gonna go tell this person. If you're watching this podcast, bro.
Yeah, I don't think that's true. I think he's.
I
fully
thought
out
I
of
thought
Marvel.
Guardians.
It was his
was
last.
his
I'm pretty
last
sure Guardians
one.
was his last
So he got
one.
fired and he came back for Guardians 3.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah.
he doesn't have anything left. With
Yeah,
him.
nothing in the contract, right?
It wouldn't make
There is
sense
no
to if he's
contract,
headlining DCU.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
why would he have another
Yeah,
project with them?
yeah, yeah.
I'd be rattled if he did, because then it's like, bro, like, pick a
Crazy.
side. Like,
No,
Crazy.
not like pick a
because-
side, but like
Because we know he's done with Guardians. He kind of
Yeah.
like wrapped it up.
Yeah.
He's like, this. Like
Yeah.
if somebody else wants to like take the helms
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
run with
Yeah,
it, they
yeah.
can. But like
Yeah.
I'm done with it.
no, but if he's got like the shoulders of DCU on him, and he's gonna be like, yo, let me
Go
like,
do a
work.
Marvel.
Yeah.
film. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's not a good like
No, that's true.
thing.
He wouldn't have time. Let's be real.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But yeah, no, the Superman news, like, the title thing just kind of made me think about other ones, because I was just like, damn, like,
Well, I mean, like I
Superman
s-
Returns.
yeah,
that's
I mean,
cool though. At least Superman
That's
Returns,
cool.
even Batman Begins, like, it adds a little bit to the title, you know. Not
Superman
just-
Start.
No, well, I was telling him, like, if it was like
Like, bro.
like say it was the Batman, right? Like
Yeah.
they
The
could-
Superman.
If he had done the Batman Part 1,
Yeah.
right?
The Superman.
the Superman.
No, I mean, it still would have changed it, but just Superman all caps is just like,
Kryptonian.
if you were to search that up, like, you're gonna see all different types of
you know,
Superman
Kryptonian?
show up, you know.
Kryptonian.
The Kryptonian
yeah.
So many ways to do it.
Yeah, just aliens.
alien.
Yo, make it a pump fake. Make it a pump fake. I don't know.
No, I mean I'm okay with the change because like if he's really just trying to strip it down and go back to what Superman is,
it
then
really
like it's
is.
just like
yeah,
Yeah.
have the title be Superman.
that's fair.
I'm cool either way.
Superman.
I mean,
I don't know.
it's just a title at the end
Yeah.
of the day, but like
Yeah.
the way their animated movies are, like they have
Fire.
like really nice
Fire.
titles for
Titles.
those movies.
Yeah.
So it would just be nice to see that translated to their.
Can you think of a
Sen-
title that's really good right now
What do you mean?
for Superman?
I don't know. I mean, you said All Star Superman, but like they could.
That's not what I said.
Oh, you didn't say that?
Yeah, I said up and away.
He's
Huh?
up.
I thought you were saying All Star Superman.
No,
but like,
but
but
how
there's-
did you hear?
no,
All-Star?
you dropped so many different.
From
you dropped
up and away.
no, because you dropped so many different like,
Yeah,
titles, man. You literally dropped so many different titles. So I was like, I don't know, fucking remember all of them. But yeah, All Star
All-Star
Superman,
Superman?
like
All-Star.
something that's like the beginning of this whole DCU, right?
Superman.
I know. But, like,
Legacy sounds more
Young
like maybe like the
Superman?
third movie would
Yeah,
be called
yeah,
Superman.
yeah. Like I can
Legacy.
understand the change
Mhm.
from Legacy because like
Mhm. It
maybe
sounds like it's
maybe the way the
like a-
script
yeah.
developed, it doesn't fit the film
Yeah.
anymore. 100%, I can agree with
What
that.
was
But
that? There was like an animated TV series. Was it called Legion?
yeah,
Is that what I'm talking about? No.
no, it's not anime. It's not Legion's not animated.
No, okay,
Legion's based on
the one that
that's-
the one that I'm talking about is Brainiac 15 comes back from the future, and he grabs a young Clark Kent
yeah.
and takes him to the future because they need a Superman because there's no Superman,
I don't remember.
and
This.
he's still like developing his powers,
Okay.
and so he's like now learning how to be Superman,
Mhm.
but in the future where he's already like great and shit, and there's like statues of him and everything.
Oh shit.
And then he's with Brainiac 15 or whatever, and that's like his team, and they're like
Mhm.
there's like a dude that can turn to a ball or some shit.
I think I remember watching it. I
It's
just
like
don't remember.
he's like
I don't remember the
slowly,
name
like,
of
learning
it.
his powers and shit, and then he has like a suit that just fits to him, like it's like some
Yeah.
like I don't know biotech shit. Do you not know which show I'm talking about?
No.
No,
No.
I don't
It's,
remember.
if only I had a phone to
Yeah,
search it
sucks, man.
up. Yeah,
Get a phone.
crazy. Crazy.
Get a
broke,
phone.
broke boy.
Crazy. Crazy.
Just get a phone.
Crazy. No, the fact that you're like broke boy. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro.
That's what
Bro, give me that fucking protein
Yeah,
shit.
chill. I'll search it up. I'll search it up.
You guys know,
But
it's
No,
called,
I
like,
don't know.
it's
But again, like
just I don't know what you're gonna search up, but like
I don't know, man.
Superman and Brainiac 15.
Because like, what else could he
Yeah.
have called it though? Like, Superman Legacy doesn't fit the theme. Like, what?
Super
Actually, up and away. Like,
yeah, up
it's a
and
bird, it's a plane. Like, what do we
super
do?
Strong.
Because Man of
Well,
Steel's also been done.
Yeah.
So it's like, what's next?
I mean, I guess if you like went back to like his original comic or something like that. I mean, considering he did the Kingdom Come one, he could have also just done like
Kingdom Come.
yeah, like
But that doesn't make
Kansas.
sense because then
Kansas
I know,
boy.
but like
Boy from Kansas.
but-
I don't know.
well, yeah,
Smallville.
Smallville
Smallville's been done. TV
It's been
show.
done, but like
yeah, but not
it'd be like one of those things where you do like Superman and then you do like the Colin and then
Smallville,
well just anything after that.
Metropolis.
Anything, bro. Anything works there.
Mm.
Like anything that works like towards what
What's
Superman.
what's the journal?
But what
spot
if like
he's
that's the thing? It was like,
like the Daily
Daily-
Planet.
in? Planet?
but like, what if
Planet.
Superman Planet?
No, but I mean no, but like there's room for him to do anything else but just Superman all caps.
Right, but like even like I don't know.
Because even the up and away, that is such a like pure Superman like thing.
I
Where if it was
guess.
just Superman up and away,
Yeah.
you would be like, yo, this guy's bringing back classic Superman, just all Superman vibes,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess.
right?
But it depends on what he's going for,
I know, yeah,
right? Like, cause
Like-
that's so classic. Then like what because now you have to like figure out a song.
yeah. But
Soundtrack.
it
Uh,
seems, but it
up
seems like
and
that's kind of where he's
away.
going towards though, with Superman.
Yeah.
It seems like he's kind of because like I guess you could say like Zack Snyder's version like perverted what like Superman looks like or would be
Right.
and his like values and shit. Because like it's been so long since we've had Superman on screen, like
Yeah.
normally.
Mhm.
2000.
But like we've had like Superman and Lois, like we've had other iterations of Superman, but like in terms of like movies,
Yeah.
right? So it makes sense if he just goes back to like just a classic Superman. So
So just call the
Did you
movie
search it up,
Just
or-
Superman.
no,
Did you find it?
Just
Superman.
Did you
No.
find it? Soups.
Soups.
Is it called Superman Brainiac? No. The fuck.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
No,
Superman Brainiac.
Brainiac Attacks is a video for one of them.
It was like a cartoon. It was like gave off Young Justice vibes.
Kid Superman in future with Brainiac. Cool.
Holy fuck. Superman. Okay. I'm gonna search like is this Justice League Unlimited?
No.
Okay. Does it matter? Does it really matter?
Why not? Yeah. Yo, we want maybe people in the audience want to know the answer too. They're like, yo, I remember that show. I can't put my finger on it.
Wait, so like the picture dropped. Let's talk about the picture for a sec.
Which picture?
Okay.
The picture dropped. It says chest logo, but then there's snow on the bordering.
Yeah, because
What's this
he's
one?
in Russia.
Is that
So he's a Russian Superman.
maybe.
Okay.
Because he's just Russian to save
That's what I
people.
hear. Well, it's probably because he goes to his
This Fortress of
The
Solitude.
Fortress.
The Fortress
Yeah.
of
Fortress of
Solitude.
Solitude, yeah.
makes more
Okay.
sense.
that's probably so that means it's gonna happen within the first movie,
Yeah,
Mhm.
I
right?
guess so.
Mhm.
You think we'll get like
Jor-El.
not Jor-El, like you think we'll actually get like a little bit of how he was as a kid, or do you think it's just gonna be like a quick montage, or it's just gonna be like okay, he's already like a reporter?
I think
I
it's
feel
probably
like
like,
it's,
where do you
I
think
feel
it's
like
gonna
it's like
start?
almost like the Batman, where like we're
Yeah,
kind of
we
gonna
already
be
know.
thrown in like year 2 or
Yeah.
something.
No, you know what would be sick if we got like the Fortress of Solitude and it'd be like the floating head Jor-El. He's like
The
my
OG.
son, my son.
Ooh.
I have come. You know, like that'd be sick. OG, bro. That'd be sick.
Yo, you don't have to do that OG.
Watch him actually do it.
That's like what the Flash was trying to do.
No,
they
but
went
that'd
so
be
OG.
unreal. That'd be unreal.
I don't know what they were trying to do.
The
That's
Flash went
not
a
what,
little bit too OG.
I don't think that's what they were trying to do.
I mean, the fact that they included like the Nicolas Cage Superman,
Yeah.
that's pretty
Yeah.
OG. man. Like,
Okay. Anyways,
One Piece.
One Piece.
One.
yo,
Yeah, yo, yeah.
So we
yo.
two
you guys read the
chapters?
newest chapter?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So wait, we have a lot of One Piece to talk about.
We have, like,
we haven't.
We have like 3 weeks of
Of
One Piece
One
to talk
Piece.
about. We haven't talked about One Piece in a while, so
I mean, we can just skip.
a lot of it.
No, we
Um,
can skip like the third chapter like 3 weeks ago. But the next 2 we can talk about.
So
Sure.
Yeah, because like who even cares about what Sanji did?
he's so
You do.
he's so mad.
I know you, bro. You know what's crazy?
Yo, can we talk
Hold on,
about
hold
what
on,
happened
yo,
in
yo.
the One Piece chat? By the way,
What's up?
What's going on, Josh?
What's up?
Hold on. Hold on.
What's up?
Yo, we'll get to that. We'll get to
Yo, I
that.
didn't-
Yo, first of all, this guy comes downstairs after work, right? I'm just chilling down here. I'm trying to have an honest conversation with him
Yeah.
about One Piece.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, yo, like, what do you think about, like I'm just, like, scaling and just trying to figure out, like, how people are and shit, right? This guy just straight up is, like, just so fucking salty. He's like, Sanji could never do anything that Zoro could do.
Yo,
like, he just fucking, and I'm like, bro,
yo.
like, cause, like, I'm talking,
That's not what happened.
Cause I'm basically
That's
talking
not
about, like,
what
yo,
happened.
I'm like, yo, it's kind of sick that, like, Sanji was able to parry, like, Kizaru's attack, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, when we first started Egghead, I was like, okay, like, I can, like, or I guess when Saturn showed up, you'd have, like, you know, Luffy fighting Saturn,
Yeah.
Sanji fighting Kizaru because speed,
Yeah.
and then Zoro fighting
The
Lucci,
thing
Yeah,
is,
yeah.
right? Like, something like that is, like, what I envisioned, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then, like, you know, and then when I saw Kizaru and Sanji, I'm like, yo, like, that's actually, like, that makes sense because, like, you would probably think Sanji's the fastest Straw Hat, right? And the issues that, like, Luffy's been having is a speed issue to, like, actually attack Kizaru.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy just doesn't even take it in.
No,
Like, he's
no,
just
no. That's
he's like
not what happened.
he's like,
That's
nah.
not even what
Like,
happened.
he's
That's
like
not even
he's
what
like he's like this. Okay, this is exactly what he said. He's like, Sanji blocked an attack that was meant for a little girl, so Kizaru, like, clearly wasn't trying. And he has Vegapunk's boots that, you know, are, like, optimized for light, so, like, of course he blocked the attack. And then I was
Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
Yeah, bro.
Am I wrong?
You are,
Explain
man.
how I'm wrong.
Bro, how's he gonna nerf a light attack? It either moves at the speed of light or it doesn't. How, like, you know what I mean? Like,
No, but I'm saying that with the
like,
boots, And the
you
thing
might
is-
have some stuff there with the
Yeah,
boots.
that's what I'm saying,
But
with the boots.
but Sanji was
And he was attacking again. He was attacking a little.
but
girl. He's not-
Sanji,
that's not
but
a strongest
Sanji was
attack.
fast enough to get there
Yeah.
and at least block it. And, like, you can't be like Sanji is
And the
too
thing
weak
is,
for
the
that.
reason, first of
It
all,
makes sense
the
that
reason
he
I
can
was
do that.
salty is because Twitter was going ham about, like, oh, yo, Zoro ain't shit. Like, Sanji this and that. And that for an entire week, they were going ham. And I was like, yo, people just forget that Zoro blocked one of the strongest attacks in the verse. Like, bro, you're just going to be like, oh, yeah, Kizaru. And then it's
But
all
again,
good, though.
again, that had nothing to do with the conversation I was having. We're just, I'm literally just talking about Sanji and Kizaru. I didn't even bring up Zoro. But then after he got all salty, I was like, is it because Zoro's still fighting Lucci and struggling? And he's just like, yeah.
Man,
No, but
you're
it was all
actually
good.
fucking funny,
The
bro.
next chapter
But-
was all good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, like, Zoro sweating, like, just one sword. Like, it makes sense. Like, he needs to try a little bit. It's just, I feel like they had an issue with the dialogue. Because they made it seem like, you know, like, Zoro's trying to get away. If he's really trying to get away, why doesn't he just go all
The
out?
thing is, right,
Fuck
like,
up Lucci.
Yeah.
We had a conversation with somebody about how, like, the power scaling in One Piece kind of doesn't make sense.
What do you mean?
For,
Little
for,
bit.
for certain characters.
Little bit.
What do you mean?
Like
I mean, the conversation.
now I'm not I'm not trying to be like, oh, but like,
You're talking about the Van Ogre one?
yeah. Like, did we talk about this already? Not on pod, right?
No.
Like with Van Ogre,
yeah.
right? Like, I don't know if you watched the One Piece episode, like 2 weeks ago, when they adapt the cover page of Aokiji and Van Ogre pulling up on Cracker.
And, like, stealing pudding.
Oh yeah, and he like fucks everybody up.
Yeah.
Like he literally one shots.
because like Luffy was struggling and like they
Yeah.
compared it
Yeah.
to like Van
That's
Ogre and
what
Van
I-
Ogre just like
so he one shotted.
blitz
He
it.
one shotted all of the Cracker.
The biscuit soldiers.
Biscuit soldiers, right?
Yeah.
And Luffy was struggling in Gear 4.
Yeah.
And so then, like, the thing is, if he's like ranked number 5, let's say hypothetically, I don't know if this is a fact, right? But Blackbeard's crew is
Yeah.
ranked in terms of strength,
okay.
right? So whoever's like vice captain is the strongest.
So it's Shiryu.
Right now, Shiryu, but that was pre Aokiji joining the crew. So
Yeah.
like, obviously take it with a grain of salt, right? But if Van Ogre is ranked 5th, that means everyone above Van Ogre has beyond him at least some sort of destructive capability. And I was like saying how none of the Straw Hats, other than the top 3, maybe top 4, are able to compete at that level.
Yeah.
But doesn't it? But here's the thing, though. Like, Blackbeard's crew's always been stronger than Luffy's. Even
Not
for
always,
even if you go back to when they were first trying to get him, when they went up to Skypiea, Blackbeard's crew would have murked out Luffy's. Just
Then?
Yeah.
Who was with him then?
Van Ogre, Burgess, Docu, and Blackbeard, and Lafitte. Lafitte would have been.
Was Lafitte there too?
I don't know if he was on the craft, but he was part of his squad then. He wasn't on the ship then, but had they met with Luffy guys, they
No.
easily would have taken him in.
I don't think other than Blackbeard at that time, because we don't know when they got their devil fruits, right?
Bro,
That's the issue. That's the only issue. Like if they had
assuming
the
they don't have devil fruits,
yeah.
besides Doc Q,
Why?
because Doc Q's been sick on his fucking horse
the
thing.
entire time.
So like, and he had those explosive apples and shit. Like it just makes sense if you think he created the apples and just put like poison in them and shit, and like exploding apples.
Yeah,
sure.
So
whatever.
That makes sense.
Let's say none of them have devil fruits. Van Ogre's sniping ability outclasses Usopp's.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Easily.
I agree. It's insane.
Yeah,
it is wild, and the fact
so
that fact that he can warp and he snipes like that,
even without,
he's a beast. Like how's Usopp gonna match up with?
But
him?
even without like this, I'm talking, like taking it back to Skypiea.
Yeah,
they would have like Sanji wouldn't have been strong enough. Zoro would contest with like Burgess, I guess.
Take him out.
Maybe, but like Luffy's not holding a candle to Blackbeard. Blackbeard's gonna. Like, as soon as he takes his power, like, Luffy's fucked.
I guess.
Right?
Yeah.
Nami's not really doing shit.
Yeah.
But Sanji would take whoever he's fighting. Like, if he's fighting.
Think?
Yeah. Like,
I think at that point, like, they weren't that strong. Like, he didn't even have, like, a Diablo Jam thing or whatever it's called, like, the fire thing.
Yeah,
they didn't have a lot of techniques.
Sanji was still strong. Like, he fucking... Like...
He was
now I'm backing up Sanji. But, like,
he was strong, but
at that point, he tanked an attack from Enel. In Skypiea, he tanked an attack from Enel, right? So you can't be like, he didn't train or anything. He just fucking went up there, right? No, no one there other than Blackbeard had enough destructive output to be at that level.
But I would say, like, Burgess being, like, strongman Burgess, he is definitely stronger than what these guys are doing.
I don't think so.
But even Blackbeard alone, like, his...
You think Blackbeard alone could take out all of them?
Maybe. Yeah, like his whole fucking his black hole and everything. Because the way they got rotated by Enel, like Luffy only survived Enel because the is a rubber fruit, right?
Shit, yeah.
Put Blackbeard in that same position, Blackbeard's gonna murk him out.
Murk out Enel?
No, like all these guys, like at that time, like without them having any dials or anything.
Yeah.
Like he would like it's GG for them.
Hold on. So you think Blackbeard then versus Enel then who wins?
Okay, no. At that point, I think Enel.
All day.
That's different, but like. Luffy guys also were growing throughout Skypiea.
Yeah.
So, you know, this is prior to that, right?
Right. Also, the anime gave us confirmation that Blackbeard can use 2 devil fruits at the same time.
Yeah. Because we had never gotten that in the manga.
We had not seen that before, but he saw him use the darkness and quake fruit at the same time while fighting Law. Also, it seems as though he has Conqueror's Haki and Law also has Conqueror's Haki. Which we never got, which was never shown in the manga.
And Law can throw his room.
Yeah, he can throw his room, the re-room.
Yeah, it's called re-room. Like, he throws it at Blackbeard.
Oh, okay.
Blackbeard in the sky, and then he's like...
because in the manga panel, you just assume that, like, he put a room there, and he just, like he was already there, and just, like, stabbed him and stuff. But, like, in the anime, they show how he, like, throws it there.
Way different. Yeah.
I think what's being done though because people have been having issues with the One Piece manga not showing feats of things like, you know, was Luffy using Future Sight, was he advanced conquerors, all that shit, right? I think what Oda's doing is that, like, he knows how invested, like, the One Piece community is, obviously. Like, he's been doing this for like 20 years, and like everyone nitpicks like everything, and they kind of just like find details and like foreshadowing and everything, right? I think he's leaving things out on purpose for the anime to fill in, so that way, like, it'll bring up the views for the anime, so there's more reason to watch the anime to give that context.
Yeah.
And it allows for that mystery, because now that he's in like the final saga, he's trying to bring everything together. So he needs to be able to bring it together with as much freedom as he can. So like, let's say like a fight's happening and like the power scaling is kind of like, if it's concrete when he shows the fight earlier, it's kind of like putting him into a corner as he reaches that final stage. Whereas if he leaves it a little bit more like ambiguous in the manga, by the time the anime adapts it, he's already like further into it, and he's already kind of like addressed that.
I guess, but I don't like that.
I don't like it either, but it's like it's weird because like any other manga, like you should be able to see it from the manga without needing the anime.
Yeah.
But One Piece is also like unique in that way where, you know, it's
because
it's so popular.
The issue is
right?
with hockey. Because the manga is black and white, it's hard to differentiate the hockey without having somebody be like, "Oh, he's using Conqueror's hockey."
Yeah, like somebody has to like say it.
So that's like the biggest issue with One Piece is in anime they can show that easily.
Yeah,
but like so Law apparently has Conqueror's hockey, and
but like the thing is like a lot of these things are, it's just nitpicking. Like it's like if you weren't having conversations about like, oh, I think this guy can beat this guy. Yeah, it wouldn't matter to you. You digest it and you'd be like, oh, like this makes sense. Like Law having Conquerors after he fought like these Yonko and he like stood up against them, it makes sense for him to have Conquerors. Right, like I don't know, like things like that. Like it's like it's just a matter of like his control over Conquerors, or whether it was just like a hockey bloom situation, and it just kind of came out of like necessity. But we've seen that happen too with like Luffy multiple times, right? Where he just kind of like hockey just kind of goes out and he doesn't even know that he's doing it. So like, there's like there's so many ways like that where I'm like, it's not a big deal for that. And then with the Van Ogre thing, with him sniping out Biscuit and then Luffy Gear 4 having a struggle, I feel like it makes sense that like Blackbeard's crew's been stronger than Luffy's crew.
Yeah.
And Luffy's kind of in that underdog position where they've had to like grow throughout the journey.
But it's
and, like,
crazy, bro.
It is like it's a pretty crazy like disparity between them.
Yeah.
But
like
but Blackbeard's crew is still also like growing. And I think like the odds are that like Blackbeard being on Whitebeard's crew for like 30, 40 years, he obviously vetted
more experience.
Vetted all these dudes, Van Ogre, Burgess, all these guys. But they were probably pirates beforehand. They've had their experience. They've been on the sea, all that shit. So like it makes sense that like they would be stronger than Luffy's crew, who's just now adventuring.
The thing is, bro, like how many people in the verse are putting in that sort of destructive output? Like gear 4 Luffy level destructive output.
Yeah, not that many.
You know what I mean? And so now like this brings up another conversation, like Van Ogre versus Doflamingo. Who wins?
Yeah. Like you would say Van Ogre, just because of that feat.
But I think
it should be
Doflamingo should take it.
Well, but it's a matter of like powers versus powers. Because in Doflamingo's case, because he has like the strings thing and he can make you do whatever.
Yeah.
Van Ogre might not be strong enough to like stop his strings from getting him.
Yeah.
But now that he has a warp fruit, it's like okay, like. You don't know if his strings can even get him with the warp fruit,
but like
or if he can warp out of his strings, like all that shit.
Yeah, like we don't know if he can warp out of a bird cage or something.
But I think it makes sense for him to be able to warp out of his strings. So I think Doflamingo wouldn't be able to really get Van Ogre like that. Like Doflamingo would run out of, like he'd get like gassed out before Van Ogre.
No, because how do you know what Van Ogre's stamina is? His warp could just take a toll on him too.
But considering that Van Ogre can snipe from so far away.
Yeah.
Like, we haven't seen Doflamingo.
Okay, let's say he snipes from really far away, right?
Yeah.
I just make a birdcage around me. Now it's hitting the birdcage.
You think he's just doing birdcage like that?
No, not even
birdcage took like all of his like. I didn't have to
make. Well, it was on while he was fucking fighting.
Yeah, but it took it kind of his birdcage kind of nerfed Doflamingo also, because he had to focus on the birdcage closing and everything while he's fighting Luffy.
What I'm saying is, you're saying he can't make like a cage around himself, like a small cage of strings. So then now any shot he takes hits the strings. So now, like, he can't do shit.
I guess, but then where's the fight?
But he's going to stay at a distance. If he stays at a distance and he does that, then yeah, there's no fight.
Yeah, I guess. Like, assuming his strings are like...
And he has Conqueror's Haki.
No, I know. So. We do know Van Ogre's still learning his warp
I think
fruit
Doflamingo's durability is much higher.
Yeah, but we haven't seen... Like, we haven't seen Blackbeard guys get, like, hit by shit besides Burgess.
No, Blackbeard got hit by shit too.
I mean, the rest of his crew. The rest of his crew, we haven't seen like anyone fight them or nothing. So like, we don't even know their true potential because they've just been kind of chilling on the sidelines, doing their thing. So it's like by the time we do see them do anything, it's gonna be so far like in Endgame that you're like, was Van Ogre always that strong?
The other conversation, and this is like kind of going more into the chapters.
Yeah.
Is so like Luffy went like he got the food. Somehow he got food. We don't know how he got food.
Yo, right? That's some BS.
Right?
Yeah,
and
well,
now,
we don't know how yet.
But like people are saying, like some people are saying it's Kizaru. It's clearly not Kizaru because of the events of the chapter.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
So some people are saying that it was actually Van Ogre.
Warping food
towards him. Yeah, because we see Van Ogre and Katarina are on
island,
right? But this is the thing, right? Luffy Gear 5.
Yeah.
Like Gatlings the shit out of Saturn.
Yeah. Makes him bleed. Like cough
nothing
blood.
happened, bro. It was like nothing.
He coughed up blood. I watched it.
Kuma one punch.
Yeah, I know.
Kuma one punch fucking decks the shit.
Destroys arm, destroys horn.
Gets arm, horn, everything.
He's out of it.
So like, what the fuck is Kuma's attack potential?
Yeah.
And Luffy Gear 5, how is he, like, you know what I mean? And this is half dead Kuma, not even like 1% Kuma.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, prime Kuma. Like,
but
what the fuck?
mean, Kuma's hockey is probably just insane. Like he might be one of the best hockey users. Like when it comes to armament.
But like, see now, then
just like considering what he's gone through from like beginning, like the flashback and everything.
Yeah.
For him to even process
then it also
the way
brings
he
up
is.
the conversation like, dude, Garp would shit on Saturn. You know,
probably.
Like that's what I.
Well,
that's
he'd
what
get stabbed. He'd get stabbed, bro.
Oh yeah. He'd get stabbed.
He'd
be
I'm
too
not gonna
slow.
lie though. Knowing that Shiryu was like the vice captain, it kind of changes the way you look at everyone. Because we also don't know how strong like Shiryu is. We haven't seen like we know he was an impel down dude from before,
So he's at least Magellan level.
at least, and that guy's a beast too.
Yeah, Magellan.
So like, when I saw the color spread of all the vice captains and shit, and Shiryu was one of them, it kind of recontextualized how Garp got stabbed and shit. Because like, even if he had observational, being invisible, maybe like he wasn't able to sense him with all the bodies around him.
I think Garp would
like. There's so
wash
many
Saturn.
like.
How?
His destructive output is crazy.
Saturn? Yeah, I think Garp could. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
like,
I
Not
think he
one
just
shot,
gets
but I
stabbed.
think he could murk him out. You're hilarious.
you're
No, I actually
Yeah.
think he just gets stabbed.
You're
by his
hilarious, man.
foot.
Yeah.
Like the poison foot and
Yeah.
then like the cave.
That'd be it.
Honestly, I'm here for it if it's Garp death flags.
Crazy.
Yeah, no, but my Gorosei agenda. How you feeling about this?
Well, I mean, they're all showing up, right?
Are they? We don't know.
That's
Yo,
what it
the
looked like at
summoning
the
circles
end.
at the end?
The summoning circles,
Summoning
and at
circles
the bottom it said
crazy.
all the planets are aligning or something.
Oh, did it say something like that? Okay.
Yeah.
No, because I was like, yo, because remember I'd been bringing up how he pulled up to the island too?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like, it was some
the summoning
shit.
circle. Yeah.
So what is
You've been
that?
saying that.
What is that?
And
Like, that's
also-
what- is that- that's
also-
not a double
has to be
power.
magic.
Yo,
has
Saturn
to
was
be.
also communicating with them in his
In his
mind.
head.
telepathically.
Yeah.
Because yo, the
yeah,
weird
yeah.
thing about like last chapter was that Saturn was seeing everything, but he wasn't speaking.
Yeah.
He was just pissed off, or like he changed his form, but he
Mhm.
wasn't talking to anyone.
Right, right.
So I wonder if like it's because he's been having these conversations with the Gorosei the whole time.
the whole time. But
Yeah.
see, but this also changed the fact that like if now that Katarina can like transform into him, it doesn't matter if they're all telepathically linked.
Yeah,
Then it doesn't.
It doesn't
even
matter.
Yeah, it only matters in like small like areas where they're not like
Yeah,
I don't have.
that's what I was
access to
gonna
it,
say.
you know what I
Like
mean?
instances where like if they need to go to Impel Down or if
Yeah,
they
yeah,
need to go to like
exactly.
Marineford,
yeah,
and
yeah.
they're using Saturn as a way to like get like push
access
their
somewhere.
agenda or whatever. Yeah,
yeah.
100%. Now it's like they can't really try to take over the world because if they're not like linked like that, then
Yeah.
what are they gonna do?
Yeah, 100%. That's all
But
the Gorosei showing up.
I
Yeah,
think
but
that
it's
was
wild.
There's 4 smoke things, and then at the
It
bottom
looks like
it's
fire. No, I feel like
well,
it's
fire.
Yeah.
and then it says the planets are aligning, and then
aligning.
it's in quotation marks.
I, didn't see that,
I think it
didn't
was
see that. Okay.
I don't know if it was like Geo or like typical Joe or like there were like so many guys in the One Piece
Mhm.
community, but they were mentioning how like people just assume that observational hockey is passive when people have to actually be applying it. Like they have to think about, yo, let me do observational, right?
Okay, yeah.
The only instance that we've seen it being passive is with Katakuri because that's like his character trait where he never lets his guard down
well,
and he keeps
Yeah,
his
okay.
observational up the whole time.
right. But we
Right.
got it feels like One Piece has got to an area where
Where they
everyone
should.
should have passive observational,
Mm-hmm.
But
right?
we
And that's what it seems like.
but if hockey can tap out,
No, obviously, then you
Then,
should
like,
create it passively.
they're not
but
gonna-
that means you're slowly training it every day.
Yeah.
maybe.
passive
But like
using it.
again, like not every pirate or person has the same like mindset, right?
That training mentality.
Yeah, like the way like
Zoro does.
like-
yeah.
what?
Yo,
I was gonna say like the way that Rayleigh and like
Uh,
Shanks and like these guys that
training.
he's
all
like
the
I'd
time.
hit.
You're hilarious. Huh?
Zoro's training all the time. You're telling me I'm wrong?
When's the last time he was training?
Bro.
Wano.
Yeah.
How
That's
far
not
are we
even
in
that long,
Egghead?
though. That's
He hasn't
not even
even
that
trained
long.
this arc yet.
Bro, he's playing with his food. Don't worry.
Nah.
He's playing with his food,
You're
sweating.
hilarious. Playing
No, see, that
with
was-
his food. I thought that was training.
That was like the other power scaling thing, right? Like, if he why is he struggling with Lucci? Like in his dialogue with Lucci, right? He
Yeah,
says like,
yeah.
"Oh, like you're not in control of this fight," right? But
No,
his
he doesn't
dialogue
do
is
that.
like
he's saying
counter-
he's saying you're speaking as if you're in control of the
yeah,
fight.
it's the same shit.
No, because it changes the way people like view it.
It's the same thing, bro.
Because he's saying like even though Zoro's not saying that he's in control,
Yeah,
he's kind of saying like Lucci's not in a position to think that he's so much better than
no,
Zoro.
but like the
Yeah.
thing is like you have like the things that like Zoro's done. In terms of his destructive output, he should be able to take out Lucci.
No, I mean why though? Because like
I mean, why?
just because Gear 5 Luffy fucked up Lucci, like Lucci's still a beast.
I'm not saying just because Gear 5 did it.
Yeah.
I'm saying that Lucci is not Kaido.
But
And Lucci's durability is not Kaido.
bro, we have
That's
Lucci in a 3-piece suit for how long? For how long?
We're back to this.
Like
Yo, you did agree with this argument
Like-
prior,
I
so
did,
like
I did.
realistically, he's just using your logic
I did,
against
I
you.
did,
Okay,
I did.
but
he
he-
has a 3-piece. You're
Yo,
right.
but
he
he-
has a 3-piece, bro.
he has his
3-piece solves everything.
he has his Devil Fruit Awakening.
Yeah.
So like, and we know he's a prodigy, and it's been more or less confirmed that like the 6 powers are like on your way to like unlocking hockey type of thing. Like the Tekkai thing that they were doing
it's like
is just
hockey.
armament hockey.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So like given that, like it makes sense that like Rob Lucci's like technique wise would be giving him trouble because he.
But I'm saying his durability is not.
If he gets hit though.
Yeah.
But like,
okay.
did he? Have we even seen him get hit by?
It's all been off screen.
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
He's gonna animate it, don't he?
but like, I wouldn't put Lucci like that far down. Like
from Kaido.
No, like if you think of like even like Yonko Commanders, like I think Lucci could take Jack. I think he could potentially take Queen. It's just a matter of okay, maybe he can't take King.
I don't think he's taking King.
But like could he? And then like maybe he won't take out a Kataku either. But he's not that far below that. Like Zoro should be able to beat him with just one sword. Like Zoro's got
one sword. Who said one sword?
Well, because he's only using one sword at this moment.
2 swords.
Was he?
Yeah,
I think it was just one sword.
It's 2. He's not using 3.
I know he's not using 3, but it looks like he was just using the one
way.
sword.
No bandana.
The clothing matters, right?
Yeah.
The clothing matters.
3-piece suit,
That's what
bro.
I'm saying,
No,
bro.
No, but it's kind of wild. Like Kizaru fucking just killed attempted to murder Vegapunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. He just shot a beam through his
Oh,
chest.
he did kill him.
He
He has to be dead.
Yeah, it's
Well,
two.
Because
he's
that
using two
message,
swords.
Yeah.
that's playing.
Yeah, no, he's about to
If
change
Vegapunk comes back to life,
No, he's not.
I'm gonna be
There's no
rattled.
way.
Yo,
I'm gonna be so fucking
What do you mean back to
rattled.
life?
Yo.
We were talking about how his consciousness is gonna enter
I
somewhere
know,
else.
I know, but
So
like,
that's probably what's gonna happen, bro.
but that's Stella better be dead. Like he better not be coming back. Cause like we know that Edison and like the other ones that didn't die are still there.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I think only 3 of them have died now.
3.
I think so.
It was Virgo.
Shaka
Sorry,
died.
Shaka.
Stella died.
That's it.
What did they do with York? Or Lilith?
She's still there.
Lilith is there.
alive.
She's alive.
But York, because I know York turned evil.
That's
Captured and
But, like,
isn't
I-
York not Lilith? Are they not the same person?
York's the one that's greedy and just be munching shit.
Yeah, is that
Eating.
not Lilith?
No, Lilith's the one that number 2, the one that like met them first
very
thing.
first thing.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
yeah. So, yeah, 4 of them are still alive.
Why did I think they killed another one?
Because they had an explosion. They like one of the mech ones like exploded when it saw a dark shadowy figure before Saturn was revealed to be on the island. But it didn't that one didn't die.
York didn't kill one when she like defected. Like when that whole like murder mystery thing was
the one
happening.
Who kills?
Chaka?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, she's the one
does,
with
yeah.
Chaka. Okay.
Anyways.
But would 4 of them, like assuming they don't create another robot for Vegapunk, wouldn't the 4 of them just kind of die on their own?
No.
Because now they don't have they no longer have balance.
No, their consciousness is in the stratum thingy.
What I mean,
But
like,
once
What
that-
thing gets destroyed,
Then
then
it's
they're
GG's.
done.
Yeah,
But what I mean
then
is,
it's
like,
GG's.
well, in the latest, I think it's the latest anime episode where Edison's like thinking and creating shit, and he's like, "Fuck, like I'm hungry, I can't work anymore, my efficiency's going down," and then they have York eat stuff.
Right.
But if they no longer have like those sections of
Right,
Vegapunk to
then-
like balance it, like aren't they gonna like slowly collapse anyways?
Probably. Yeah. The speaking of the One Piece episode, as Shark
Yeah, be straight.
fights Sanji
Yeah,
and he
did you watch it,
No.
dude?
Well, he rotates Sanji.
For one. No, he does.
Let's talk about you hitting.
Sanji
No,
for
I'm
some
kidding,
reason.
I'm
Why
kidding.
I'm a fucking hater?
No, I'm kidding.
No, okay,
bro.
so
I was legit defending Sanji
I know,
earlier in this
but,
vlog.
like, I
Come
just
on.
barely.
barely.
Barely. But yo, okay. With that shark, I think the cool thing with the anime was like they showed now that he has a swim fruit, unlike Senior Pinks, he actually has water coming out and he can manipulate the water. So it's just kind of D's.
Well, it's Beast with a fisherman.
No,
Like,
I
that's
know.
literally,
Well,
like,
because
so
Anki is like
OP.
fishman karate and
That's
stuff.
OP.
But like, because before you were like, oh, it's like if it's like Senior Pinks because we're reading it.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, it's like everything's just wavy and shit. Like it's not really like
Yeah,
actual
yeah.
water,
Mhm.
but he was actually like able to still use it as water.
Yeah, that's sick.
which is
Yeah,
kind of sick. But no, like Sanji, like he didn't get like rotated by him.
He got tossed
He got choked out,
and tossed.
or Robin got choked out. But like, you know,
No, but like Luffy, people are kind of rattled about Luffy grabbing Kizaru
Why?
and grabbing Saturn.
Why?
Like they're like,
scaling
his
there?
scaling is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I
Like, he
just think
turned
it's
him-
like one of those things where
It's
like
gimmicky, right?
it's gimmicky, but like Gear 5, like Luffy
Allows for
can't
it.
try.
yeah,
He turned them all into like pizza. And
Yeah,
he just like
he's-
spun them away.
Yeah.
Which is kind of interesting. Like Saturn came back.
yeah,
So I think what it is if you're aware of the power and you lean into what's going on, you can control it. Like if Luffy like
if you understand the Toon Force is happening, you can like you're like
manipulate
use it to your advantage.
And that's what he did. Like he used it to come back.
I was thinking, maybe I forgot, somebody said it on Twitter. I think it might have been Arthur, but they were saying how like the way he came back makes it seem like they would have fought Nika before. And that's why they were able to come back.
Yeah, well, because they understand the power.
Yeah.
Well, like,
or they
they felt the attack before, and that like he was able to boomerang back from that.
I think it's because they probably felt that power before,
Maybe.
and they have an understanding of the power, and that's what it is. Because this is the only way for Oda to like nerf Gear 5.
And the endurance thing.
Yeah, I mean that's been it's been getting annoying. You know the endurance thing. So,
the endurance thing's kind of fucked.
Because like the thing is, if like Luffy and Blackbeard are the same side of like two sides of the same coin, he's gonna think like how Luffy thinks, and he's gonna be able to use it to his advantage, and then it's gonna come down to just like
I don't know, man.
Like you know what I mean, or he's gonna use it in some weird way.
He's similar to Luffy in like the dreams and stuff like that, but like their methodology is completely different though, because he's so schemy and shit.
Yeah.
He doesn't have that freedom to like some of his stuff, I guess.
He's still free though. Like Blackbeard's
he's free, but I mean like you wouldn't say that he'd be able to do it the same way Luffy does.
Yeah, but I feel like he can still manipulate it. Like whatever happens to him, he'll like, oh yeah, I'm gonna just.
But would it work with him considering he has the darkness fruit?
Would Luffy's Devil Fruit work on him?
Like if he's gonna lean into the Toon Force that Luffy's applying.
Yeah.
Can he still use the darkness fruit? While he's doing,
I think it would just void the entire thing. Like Luffy wouldn't even be able to like do that shit to him.
Well,
you think so?
Yeah.
No, because I mean, if Luffy touches him, like I get, but like
that's if Blackbeard is like, as soon as anyone touches him, he's like, nah, done. Like your powers are gone.
Yeah.
Like if he was like if Blackbeard was min-maxing, bro. He would have like the craziest observational hockey, and then as soon as somebody,
bro, he's not min-maxing.
No, but as soon as somebody touched him, he would just take their Devil Fruit and just like hit them with the quake, and it'd be GG's.
No, of course,
like that'd be like
that's lethal.
Yeah,
that's
like
lethal.
Just the most lethal shit.
Fuck that. That's like so far to think about.
Yeah.
Do you guys think that Emu's gonna be the final fight or Blackbeard?
I don't know. I feel like it's weird because like they're both kind of being built up as final battles.
So I think the final like war that's gonna happen is gonna be with Emu and the Gorosei.
Yeah.
And then once that's done, it's gonna be Blackbeard and Luffy.
That's what I'm thinking too. That's what I'm leaning towards too.
Yeah.
But the reason why is I'm wanted to ask, like, who do you think is gonna like join Luffy's crew?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Because there's been filling in that like 11th spot or last spot or whatever it was. You know, people think Yamato's gonna join.
I don't think so.
People think Vivi's gonna join, and people think Bonnie could join. Who do you think would out of like for anyone at all even?
So I had said this before. Like you look at his crew, right? Like you have Luffy, Zoro, Sanji. Bro,
like the guys.
Like basically, if you look, I remember looking at this like a while ago. And this was before Jinbe had joined, and I was like, "Oh, they need to add another female and
100%.
another Devil Fruit user."
Yeah, same thing. Yeah,
right. Like those were those. If you were to like balance everything out to see how many Devil Fruit users they have, however non-Devil Fruit users they have more non-Devil Fruit users than Devil Fruit users. So I was like, "Oh yeah, the next person to add is going to be a Devil Fruit user." But then with the introduction of Jinbe, that kind of threw everything off.
Well, why?
Because now it's not even. Like I was looking at, like from like even.
That is even.
Well, what do you mean? Because you have Brook, Luffy, Chopper, and Robin.
Yeah.
As Devil Fruit users.
Yeah.
That's it.
Right.
That's still uneven. That's only 4.
No, and then you have
Brook.
And did you count Brook? No, you counted Brook.
Yeah.
Recount.
Okay. Luffy.
Yeah.
Brook, Chopper, Robin.
Right? And then you have Sanji, Zoro, Frankie, Usopp, Nami,
and Jinbe. Exactly. So now you need a Devil Fruit user still.
But it's uneven. Like it's 6.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I know.
Like,
I know it's uneven, but it's a way. It's a way to like. It doesn't have to be even numbers though.
That's what I was saying. Uneven. Like you guys were understanding.
No, I thought you meant like even in terms of like. No, it's saying like uneven. Like they. The point can still be made that like they still need a Devil Fruit.
But like I wouldn't. And
the thing is, they heavily need a female because they only have 2.
I wouldn't like. Would you guys like if Bonnie joined their crew?
The thing is, there's arguments for all 3.
Yeah.
which is why like I asked you guys, because like personally I still think it's Yamato, because like
It should be
her being like female but then wanting to be a
guy.
a male.
Yeah.
That's like a great thing to add into Luffy's crew.
No, 100%.
Plus she's strong as fuck.
She is.
Yeah.
She's a Devil Fruit user.
Devil Fruit user. Yeah.
Goes like pronouns, everything, whatever.
Yeah,
like
I
it
think-
works with
I like-
Yamato. And
Yeah.
like when they did their fucking
Very progressive.
when they did their fan poll thing,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Yamato showed up as like 10th or 11th
Plus,
spot or something.
so
so
plus also like mythical Zoan type.
yeah,
what
which
I
would be
mean?
sick.
But no, I would like.
And there's a
Go ahead.
parallel to she wants to be Odin so bad.
Yeah, I know.
There's a parallel to the Roger journey
Yeah,
and
exactly.
whatever.
No,
exactly.
And she's
yeah.
never been out to sea, and ever since she met Ace, she wants to go out to sea. Like
I would have
all that
preferred,
stuff.
I would have preferred if their last member was a Logia, because they don't have that on their crew, like a Logia Devil Fruit user. Like they have Zoan, they have Paramecia. So if their last,
but then
person's
you're saying like it'd be somebody new, completely
yeah,
new.
like somebody else who's.
I
Like
feel
a
like it's too
Logia.
late to
I know,
introduce
yeah.
somebody
but I
new
mean, like
to join the crew at least.
Yeah,
Because like anyone that would have like joined would have already like known them by
well,
now.
like just give Vivi a Logia Devil Fruit
That's
you know what I mean?
so
Like, that's
here's
nice.
the thing. I would be okay with Vivi joining them
with a
if
like, a
she got like
significant-
Kuma's fruit.
if she had a significant power boost.
If she
If
had
she had- 'cause
Kuma's
she's-
fruit,
Yeah, Kuma's fruit.
Crazy.
damn.
You
Yeah.
think
Why?
Bonnie would let anyone other
Yeah.
than herself have her dad's Devil Fruit?
What? I don't even know she's possessive like that on the fruit like that.
I guess.
Because she already has her own devil fruit.
But it's like sentimental. It's not it's just being sentimental value.
I mean,
like, oh yo,
yeah,
like wow, oh yeah, Ace or like Sabo.
Sabo.
Yeah,
yeah.
Sabo-
Bonnie,
like, nah, fuck that
Bonnie's
devil
not
fruit.
really in that position to be like,
I
no, you can't
like-
have like what is she gonna do? Like she's not that strong.
No, I know.
Like,
What is
I'm
Vivi-
sorry. I'm sorry.
What
but she's
is
not that
Vivi
strong.
gonna do?
No,
No, but I was just saying like, because Vivi joining the Straw Hats, given like the circumstances, makes sense. Because like it'd be
Oh,
fan
yeah,
service.
I guess.
Yeah.
Finally, she's coming back because like in Alabasta,
Yeah,
she
yeah,
couldn't
yeah.
join them
No,
then.
that's true.
But then I was kind of thinking like, oh, now that Cobra's gone,
Yeah,
she has so much responsibility. Can she even be free
But
enough?
she's on the run though.
She's
'Cause
on
they
the
want
run.
Vivi. So
But
it would
isn't
make
she?
more sense that she joins Luffy.
That's the argument, right?
So like,
it's
here's the thing. I do not want Bonnie to join their crew.
Yeah,
I think she's too weak. I like they don't need an immature
I
little kid
think-
on their crew. Like and
Well,
honestly, I don't think she can like add anything.
I think with the
Other
need,
What
than
if-
maybe
yeah.
comic relief.
Yeah.
What if she like learns how to use her devil fruit with such perfection and efficiency that she's actually just like Anika Gear 5, just like
Well,
running
Pseudo,
around.
like pseudo.
I
Yeah.
feel like even with like the Nika stuff, like I'm okay with it being removed from the crew and being like people viewing the crew from the outside. I don't really want Bonnie being on the inside as like a Nika supporter person or whatever, right? Because all those people are people that like are being drawn towards Luffy and like
Yeah.
joining as an alliance and like that type of shit.
No,
whereas
I
like
would,
yeah.
whereas
yeah.
like the crew's only ever known Luffy as
Yeah, yeah.
Luffy,
Like,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
Ideally,
And that's completely different.
ideally, I'd want like Vivi with a Logia type.
Yeah, but yeah, like Bonnie, I wouldn't want at
Because
all.
because we've seen like no one on their crew has a Logia type Devil Fruit.
Yeah, I like the
But like,
lo-
is Vivi really that strong? Like, I guess
Yeah.
it would be reliant on the devil fruit
On the
that
Devil
she
Fruit,
gets.
yeah. Like if give her some crazy Devil Fruit like the
Kuma's
But it's all-
fruit?
no Logia though.
Oh yeah.
So where
okay.
she doesn't have to worry about durability. Either,
she needs the devil fruit to,
right?
to
so
keep
like,
up.
So like give her like I don't know, some elemental Devil Fruit because that's the only thing that would be able to like
I guess.
right like
But which one though?
The
The
wind.
wood fruit.
No, that's like
Vivi's been using
Fuji-
wind.
No, what's his name?
I would say
Green
wind.
Green
Wind makes sense.
Wind fruit.
Because they've only ever shown it in a movie that the dude had a wind fruit.
Oh okay.
when
You know the one with like the dragons,
this filler.
or that's filler episodes.
Yeah.
But like that's what I'm saying. Like they've never actually had it. Like
Yeah, and his wasn't like a wind devil. Like it wasn't a Logia type. It was a Paramecia
with slashes.
with that slashes.
Oh okay.
Yeah,
Give her a wind. That'd be cool.
yeah.
I just don't see like if Vivi joins and we're saying Blackbeard's endgame. I don't know how
Yeah,
Vivi can actually
who
help
she
against
stacks up
Blackbeard.
against, right?
Whereas
Yeah.
Yamato has a place.
Right.
She
Plus
has
conquers hockey.
like just every like yeah,
like everything's
that
like,
we
makes
talked about,
sense.
yeah.
Everything makes sense. The other thing is we didn't talk about how Caribou wants to join Blackbeard guys.
Oh yeah, and he knows like
Yeah.
the weapons and stuff.
Yeah, yeah,
So odds Blackbeard goes back to Wano,
Yep.
takes the weapons.
yep.
Yeah,
I think so.
but because we also don't know how they're gonna react to what Caribou's, because Caribou didn't tell him that information.
Because you know what?
They might have locked him up and just been like, "Yeah, fuck you."
The thing is, right? Like,
Like, you know what I
why
mean?
did- no,
Who
because
knows?
why did we get a cover story? This.
oh,
this
of Caribou.
No, no,
Oh,
no.
you're talking about this one.
This
Oh.
chapter, we got a cover story of Onigashima underwater.
We did.
So why? That's probably because they're going back to Wano. Because here's the thing. So Shiryu, I don't know which blade Shiryu uses, right?
You think that information it's happening that quick? Because it just literally happened last chapter.
Warp out.
Yeah, I know, but it's that quick that they're moving the Blackbeard agenda.
Bro, this is Endgame.
That'd be
bro.
crazy.
So
I
know for a long time we talked about the sword in Onigashima, like what is the sword, whose is it, whatever, right? Like, what if Shiryu gets that sword? Because we don't know what grade
That's
sword he has.
fucking huge, bro.
Yeah, the thing is,
what the fuck is he gonna do?
Shrink fruit it. I don't know. Like, there's so many things you can do.
Well, no, actually, because that giant has the shrink fruit.
Which one?
The one that's like towering over, or the big fruit or whatever.
Yeah.
I guess he could, but like, would it be permanent, or would you have to? I don't know. Yeah.
Awakening, permanent. There you go.
Yo.
What?
Oh, good.
You know what I mean? Like,
okay, I thought what they were doing was they were gonna start showing the events of Wano because okay, like they're doing these chapter cover stories.
mm-hmm.
It's usually like 30 pages to 40 pages or 50, I mean, and it's only one per chapter though, right?
Yeah.
So it's gonna take like a year, maybe over a year to get it done, right?
Yep.
I thought it was gonna be showing Yamato's journey
And
with Momo.
Oh,
Kind of like have that being shown, because then by the time we're far enough in the story
they can.
where Luffy guys leave Egghead and stuff,
Like she can rejoin. I see.
That's what I thought was
Maybe.
happening.
So the thing is, jumping back to like the end of the chapter, all 5 Gorosei pull up.
Mm-hmm.
What's happening? Like
Luffy
Why is-
takes them all.
No.
I don't know if
I had-
Saturn's still dying
so
anymore.
huh?
Yeah, I think that ship is sailed.
No.
Yeah.
So I
Fuck.
think because they can do the fact that he can summon them there. Can they
Yeah.
reverse summon back to like
Emu probably can,
back
because they're
to
not. Yeah,
the Holy Land?
yeah, probably.
Like she's just like this is Yu-Gi-Oh! Just be sacrificing
Fuck it.
and summoning.
Well, like, what if Luffy's growth here is to like be more like Nika? Like, cause
Yeah.
assuming that Nika has come across the Gorosei before, he was clearly he's fought all of them,
Mhm.
whether it was 1v1s or
Whatever.
the
Yeah.
1v5.
Yeah.
Wouldn't this be an opportunity to see Luffy grow in the Nika
100%.
direction
Right,
and like
but-
actually take on these
Yeah.
Goroseis
Well,
that is a
okay.
legacy of what is
But isn't
prior?
this so
all
fast?
5. It's so fast.
Yeah.
Like for him to have
Well,
Like,
we're in the
is
final saga.
this like do or die like right now?
I don't think
Like
he can
he handles the Gorosei
I
now.
don't think
No,
he's
I don't
taking
think
all
he.
5.
Well, he doesn't
I
have
don't
to
either.
take them like
Yeah.
beat them. He just has to like stall or delay enough to like.
So how are they getting? How is Luffy getting away from this?
So see, here's the thing, right? Like
I don't know.
had
Like
read
you
a
have like
theory-
even if you have the giant, like you have 5 Gorosei pulling up.
You have the
How
giant.
do you not have
crew.
them die now?
You have the robot that's pulling up or
Yeah.
doing whatever the fuck
Yeah.
it's doing.
If the robot's that beast, that the
It's
robot
the
can
Seraphims,
just
like the Seraphims too. The Seraphims.
The Seraphim,
can't be
Straw
slept on. They
Hats,
can't
like
be
there,
slept on.
like there are a bunch of other factors, but like this would be a very good
Bro.
opportunity for Oda to really push the narrative that he's been pushing very subtly towards Sun God Nika.
Oh yeah. Well, because you have the planets surrounding the sun,
Yeah.
Yeah,
which is like the whole ending
So,
of that.
but here's
right?
the thing, like Luffy, somebody had made like I can't remember who wrote the theory. It was on Twitter. Maybe it was Arthur, but he was talking about how like normally it's Luffy saving his crew, but now it's gonna be his crew saving Luffy. From the Gorosei.
I thought it. So I saw that,
Yeah.
but I also saw like before it was Luffy failing to save his crew.
Yeah,
So now it's his crew failing to save Luffy.
which is wild.
Because now Luffy might get captive.
get captured. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
That'd be
Because
sick
they
if
might
he was
not.
captured.
Because they might not want to kill him.
No, they want to just take him.
Just because they want to hold
Like,
down
yo,
the Nika
grab
fruit
him,
and
reverse summon,
Yeah.
put him in some sea stone cuffs. GG.
like just hold him somewhere so that way the Nika fruit is captive and it won't like run away from them again.
yeah.
So
yeah.
Because
then-
the minute they kill him, it's gonna like spawn somewhere else, right?
Yeah.
So then, don't you think that it's too late in the game for Luffy to be captured?
No, because this would spark the final war.
It
I
yeah. Like,
guess.
the
So
amount
then,
of
like,
people,
what?
if they heard that like Luffy's
Yeah.
captured,
It sparked the final
and everyone
war.
just kind of goes balls deep, and they're like, "We're gonna come save Luffy."
Yeah.
Well, like Shanks' crew in alliance pulls up, Luffy's alliance pulls up, like.
It's a massive.
that's a lot of
it's fucking
people.
in there, bro.
But like, Shanks, like his narrative right now is to go
Is
for
to
like
go
the
for One
actual
Piece,
One Piece.
yeah.
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 But that's what I was saying. Like, it makes sense if
So what?
The
Do you think
Emu
that,
and
like, this
Gorosei
di-
shit happens
this diverts,
and then it goes back to One
This
Piece.
diverts everything from going to the One Piece again, and now we're in this war,
Yeah.
and Blackbeard just slips through and gets the One
Yeah.
Piece.
Yeah. That's very much Blackbeard shit.
Okay.
He's gonna be like, while this chaos is happening, we're gonna fucking because you.
No, because I could see some shit. It's gonna be a line. It's gonna be one line from Shanks where he's like, "Oh yeah, I have some business to take care of there," and it's the business in the Holy Land.
No
which is fucking
man,
that.
no, because I get
Figure land,
no,
yeah.
because I don't. the thing is, man, like I'm pretty sure Shanks is like aware of Blackbeard's
And
movements,
his movements, yeah.
and he cares more about stopping.
Blackbeard than saving Luffy.
Well, that's the thing.
If that happens.
If he needs to like save Luffy, because like he might also just be like, yo, like Luffy has his friends to like alliance and everyone to rely
He's got
on.
his
But then, like,
Nakama.
Yeah.
But then, is that alliance really strong enough to take on the world government?
No.
Fuck no.
You're talking about admirals, holy knights.
Yeah,
Nah, that's
exactly.
too crazy.
That doesn't make
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
No, I don't think Luffy would get captured, but they could fail to save him in the way like maybe they're captive just on land, like they don't leave yet, like he might be like temporarily captive, and then they need to kind of like
They would like. I don't see them.
do what
I
they
don't see
can.
the Straw Hats getting out of this without somebody getting crippled or dying.
one of the Straw Hats.
Yeah.
What's up?
They're gonna break his nose.
You know,
Huh?
I was gonna say Zoro opens his eye.
Fucking finally, bro. Jeez, can't wait.
I'm trying to think, yo. That's
Do you
Right
think he'll open his eye?
No.
Yo, come on, bro.
No.
Join the train of the eye opening.
No.
It'll be like the third eye opening, you know? Like, he just like pops off and he's stronger than Luffy.
yeah.
No.
That's
You
like your
don't
dream
fuck
come
with that?
true.
That's your dream come true.
Yeah, he's stronger than everyone, bro.
Yo.
Even Ace.
No.
Why? Why are you against that theory
That's a
or
dumb
whatever?
theory.
You don't want
Why?
to be stronger than everyone.
You don't
in the
want him to
race?
be stronger than everybody?
No.
Why?
He did that. He did that by himself.
Yeah.
Wow. If you guys want it, go ahead. It's all
No,
good.
I don't want it.
Well, why do you
I'm
hate the
okay.
theory?
I just don't like it.
It pushes the narrative of him being stronger.
Yo, he'll be stronger than Lucci.
Yo,
Guarantee.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why is he so against Zoro being stronger right now? I'm so confused.
I'm not against
This is
it
the
being
first
stronger.
time.
No, it's not.
First time in history.
No,
man.
it's not.
Yeah,
no, it's
no,
not.
March
th-
1st.
You heard it here.
March 1st,
First.
2024.
Okay, whatever, man.
Logic does not want Zoro to be stronger.
No, for real.
No, the eye-opening theory is just dumb. Like,
Why?
Like, what do you know why?
Why?
Shut up, bro.
The strongest swordsman. He wants that title.
Yeah.
So?
Everyone uses a sword. These are literally your arguments, bro. Like,
No, I'm saying, but why the eye? Like, why
So
would his
back
why
in the
would
day,
eye-
back in
'Cause
the
it's
day,
throwing
there was
off
a
his depth
there was a
depth
training
perception.
there was a training thing that swordsmen used to go through, which was closing their eyes.
Oh, word?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, word.
No,
it throws off
actu-
his depth perception. He thinks
Yeah.
he's cutting deep, but he's not. It's
yeah,
shallow.
exactly.
Yeah, okay.
No, but what if that? What
That's
if,
how your
no,
guys'
no,
word cut
what
me.
if, no, what
Your
if?
guys' words are shallow
No,
cuts to
okay,
me. Yo,
so
don't worry.
yo, he'd be
I know
with
you
it.
guys-
I guarantee you, if somebody finds some like training thing that went on back in the day with the samurai, where they
It
would
doesn't
they
make
would
sense.
they would
Here,
close
here.
their. No, you're not listening to
I'm
me.
listening. Okay.
Where like in genuine history, there was something where like samurais would close one eye to train. He'd be with it.
Oh, 100%.
He'd be like, yo, Oda's so
100%.
sick. He's going back into Japanese
Oda's
history, bro.
munching, yo.
Munching.
Because the thing is, the thing is, like, why wouldn't he have opened his eye against King when he was about to die? Like, that makes
I
no
know.
sense.
Exactly. And why is he using one sword against Lucci? It's just
One
Zoro
sword,
Zoro has
he's using-
problems, man.
He's not using one. He's
Dude,
using-
Zoro didn't even tell
Sorry, my bad.
What the?
Doesn't this tree look like it's not like it's
Whatever.
missing a part?
Okay.
Yo, sorry. Right? There's no
Yo,
point to this
Zoro's
tree, bro.
Zoro's
Like, what the hell is that
yo,
tree?
Zoro's clearly had issues because he even forgot to tell them that
About
the
King.
the Seraphim's like flames
Yeah.
and King.
Yeah,
So he clearly is not thinking straight.
yeah.
He could have opened his eye this whole time.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe he just forgot.
Yeah.
Maybe he
No
forgot
word.
he's training.
He's so fucked up with his directions. He opened the wrong eye. Like, I don't know.
He just keeps blinking.
Yeah, like, he just keeps opening one eye. Like I don't know. Okay, no, but yeah,
I swear, if Zoro now opens his eye, I'm coming back to this, and
Okay,
especially if
okay.
he's hyped about
but
it.
actually, like yeah, word. No hype allowed anyway.
What do you know hype?
No hype.
I don't care
allowed.
how
Nah.
sick, how beautifully animated. It doesn't matter.
You can't. You gotta stick to your guns, buddy.
Okay. Anyways,
No.
the end. The end. Like so, the Gorosei. You're saying who's gonna save Luffy? Like how is
Yeah,
he getting
no.
out of here?
Because I know, like, I had
Using,
a
like,
conversation-
giants?
I had a conversation with somebody else before, prior to this chapter.
Yeah.
They were like, "Yo, it feels like Luffy's just gonna get out of this so easily."
But now it doesn't.
But
anymore.
now it's like, nah, like there's so much going on. Both those giants dead.
No,
the crew, the whole crew.
The
It's
two
a
main
crew.
dudes.
Okay, there's 4 main dudes though.
No, what's his name? Dory and Brogy.
Oh yeah, you
Done.
think they're dead?
Dunzo.
No,
They're
way.
pretty beast, man.
Done. One poison. Done. Which is weird. Like,
It,
Like-
yo, that
like-
poison seemed like corrosion to me.
yeah, but no, he stomps on Luffy's face, and Luffy doesn't get poisoned or like corroded
When?
by it.
In this chapter?
Yeah. Before he turns them into pizza.
2 and first, baby.
That's what I'm saying. So Luffy can take all 5.
I think it'd be sick to see him up against them, but I don't
Yeah.
I don't see him winning.
No,
I think
he
they're
doesn't
gonna
have
do
to
some
win,
shit. Like they're
though.
gonna. I think they're gonna.
At least
do,
not yet.
Dude, I just know we're gonna have like such cool like spreads of
We are.
like
The
each
Gorosei?
one
Yeah.
entering and like going
Sick.
into their forms, or maybe
Yeah,
already in their
in the
forms.
form. I think we're gonna
Fuck.
see like a like
And he's on break next week. That's the worst part.
you know how we
That's
kind of saw
hilarious.
like the transmutation circle.
Yeah.
Right. Like that's like
Sure, yeah.
Pentagram.
pentagram showing up, and then they're all gonna appear. We're assuming they're all gonna appear, right?
Yeah, yeah.
What if all of them can combine their power, and like you see a giant one on some Maggie shit over Egghead, and it
You know,
just
I saw
fucking
somebody make
And
a
Luffy just turns
I
into a
saw
giant.
somebody make a drawing of
just rains
the
down.
Gorosei all like connecting like a Megazord
Oh,
in the way that Luffy guys did it in
that's
Thriller Bark.
hilarious.
And I was just like,
That'd be-
yo,
that'd
there's
be
no
so
way.
funny.
Yeah,
That'd be so funny.
But there's no way they
Nah,
do
there's
that
no way.
shit.
I mean, yeah, but that'd be
Nah,
hilarious.
there's no way they do that shit.
But there's no way he's
Fuck.
like he's revealing all of their powers all at once. Like, you know, I thought it was gonna be like a gradual thing.
Yeah.
Like one.
We see one
Gorosei,
now,
and
3
then-
later.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you know how it is. But he's just like, nah, fuck it. Balls to the wall.
Yeah, fuck it.
All 5 at once.
Which, but I guess like in the context of One Piece, if there's something that's, it warrants a Gorosei leaving the Holy Land
Yeah.
to go and like make sure the shit doesn't like come out to see the light,
Right.
then it makes sense. Like, why is it only Saturn? Like the whole time Egghead was having like, why did they send Saturn? But then
But
you
he was the
you saw that
science-
connection with
he
the
was, like,
Vega.
the
Yeah,
science
we saw that
one.
connection. But
Yeah.
like, why aren't the other ones moving? They just trust Saturn to do it. But if Saturn dies, like they're gonna.
Yeah, yeah.
Why wouldn't they move?
Yeah.
So, like,
But it seems like they have so they have shared thoughts, right? Like telepathy.
I think
not
I think
shared
I don't
sight
think shared
either.
thoughts. I think he's communicating with them.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
like,
he
they can,
himself
like,
is communicating.
Telepathy.
Yeah,
Right? Because that's what it seems like.
yeah.
But they don't have shared sight either, right? You think, or what?
It
No,
could
no.
it could also
Never mind.
be
Because he says, "Yo, I saw Kizaru kill or
It could
deliver
also
a
be-
killing blow to Vegapunk."
it could also be just a Saturn thing. Like it's only his power to communicate because they were still speaking. Their speaking wasn't thought bubbles. They were actually speaking.
Yeah.
Where his was a thought bubble. So,
yeah. So what do we think with Dragon? Like, where was Dragon?
bro, he's gonna keep watching.
No, but,
He's just gonna sit there keep watching.
no,
and
but
he's
he was headed somewhere.
you don't know. I don't know, man.
Was-
People
Yeah, the
people were
lines-
saying there's speed lines and
Speed
shit.
lines, bro.
Nah,
Those are
man.
speed lines. He's
No,
headed
that was a segue, bro. like
he's headed
because
somewhere.
they're switching from like each country or
Yeah, but
place
we don't
that's
see
happening.
those. We don't see those speed lines at the other segways.
I guess not.
So yeah,
but like
so he's headed somewhere. He's
maybe
riding on
he
a
is
dragon.
headed somewhere.
He's dragon riding on a dragon,
Oh, wow.
pulling up to Egghead.
Who's the dragon?
A dragon.
A dragon
Who's-
riding a dragon.
I mean, I don't think dragons haven't been in One Piece for a
He
while.
is.
They
He is.
have been, though.
No.
he is.
They've been in One Piece.
He's been in One Piece.
They've been gone.
He's been in One Piece.
Ryuma slayed a dragon a long time ago.
Yeah.
But he's been in One Piece.
Did you watch Monster?
Yeah, I did.
Did you watch Monster?
No.
Monster sick.
Did he? He's been in One Piece.
just say it one more time, bro.
Yeah. I think it makes sense if Dragon does move to go do something. I don't think he's gonna pull up on Egghead
Mm-hmm.
just yet. Do you think Morgan's gonna pull up with Vivi and Wapple
And do what?
on Egghead? I don't know.
No.
Yeah. What is he
I was
gonna
wondering.
do?
Maybe he
No.
wants more. He wants that information, that shit that's not being revealed.
Well, I mean, with whatever Vegapunk's about to say to the world, it's definitely gonna.
but that was pre-recorded, right?
yeah. But like whatever he's still gonna say, like that's a reason why like all the.
Do you think we even get that information, or do you think
We
the Gorosei,
have to.
or do you
There's
think
no
Gorosei stop
way.
it?
There's no way because this one chapter, like it's like yo,
But
he's
the
about to
pump-
tell
the
us some
pump-
shit,
The pump.
and he's like, wait, never mind, an hour. Wait, never mind, 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, what the fuck is this pump fake,
Yeah,
bro?
yeah,
Just
yeah.
tell me.
I'm wondering, like, but okay. Do you think it's something?
If they pump fake it, it's some My Hero shit.
Yo, if they pump fake it, I'm gonna lose a little bit of hope. Here,
Speaking of
but-
My Hero,
no, stop.
Yeah, get
What?
into it.
Hold on. What do you
What?
think Vegapunk's gonna reveal? Do you think it's a voice entry shit?
yeah,
Do you think it's the empty throne,
both, everything.
Probably
You
with
think-
everything.
You don't lay
I feel like
everything
he's,
out.
yeah.
or do you think it's O'Hara's like research with like ancient civilization?
Oh, that'd be
or-
cool.
Like, there's
He
so
actually
many
explained
things that
everything.
he could know about
Yeah.
that we don't really necessarily like. It could be the things that Cobra talked about.
There was actually somebody had pointed out, in not this week's chapter, last week's chapter, when Dory and Brogy pull up,
Yeah,
they're like, "Oh yeah, Vegapunk, he's just like that other scholar."
yeah. Who was I having this conversation with?
Not me.
Fuck, bro. I think it's Robin's mom.
You think she's alive?
No, I think that conversation that the Giants had was
Yeah.
with Robin's mom,
Yeah.
and Robin's mom had mentioned Vegapunk like way back,
yeah.
and because she's the one who was going on like journeys and shit and like on
Yeah,
ships.
yeah.
Right.
So it makes and it adds that
Oh.
connection with all the giants. And then because we found out that Saul's alive,
Yeah.
Robin's gonna meet Saul again, hopefully at
Yeah.
Elbaf,
Mm.
and it's gonna come like full circle that like her mom was also like an ally to the giants and shit and like whatever.
Oh, okay. What was her
Yeah.
mom's name?
Tequila Wolf, I think.
No.
No, it's not. That's the place that she went to train. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. But I got hyped because that's.
You said that so quickly.
Yo, cause I was just hyped. Cause I was just like, yo, cause I was literally, I don't know. I was having this conversation. I was like, it has to be Robin's mom, cause
Yeah.
like somebody was like, yo, maybe it's Clover and shit. But I think Clover
I thought
stayed.
it was just Saul. Like, cause Saul
Uh-huh.
gathered all the books, so then he probably became a scholar,
Oh,
and it's just a reunion of Robin and Saul,
okay.
and he's a giant.
I like my version more.
No. Yeah. Yours makes yeah. This guy. he's like, oh, like that makes way more sense. That's probably what's gonna happen.
Like that could happen.
Yeah, that could happen. That's way
I
more
just
plausible.
feel like having Robin's mom part of it because she never got to spend that time with her mom. She'd be able to get like stories from like her mom from like the giants and shit. You know.
Speaking of My Hero Academia,
Yeah. So everything's finally winding down.
thank you.
That's it.
Yeah.
No, cause bro, basically.
Don't ever bring up my hero.
Yeah,
again.
basically,
So-
no. Deku,
Nah.
he like punches Shigaraki, right?
Wow.
And as he's like punching him, he's putting like portions of his like consciousness inside him.
Okay.
Okay.
So like he has like the different holders, like the
Mhm.
9 or whatever holders.
Yeah.
Well, like one by one, he's like throwing them inside him.
To be honest, I'm just tired of how long this has been going on.
It's been going on for mad long.
So like, who's winning the fight?
It's so stretched out.
It's
This is-
the art style was going crazy though.
I know it does. It
But,
always the
like,
art style's been
so
good,
basically, like
but-
Deku's just slowly losing his powers
Okay.
because every time one of the
Makes sense.
goes in, he loses that power,
Yeah.
right? And then like Shigaraki doesn't know how to use those powers because he like just got
Yeah,
them. So
yeah.
like Deku's like using that to his advantage. But yeah, it's just gonna end up with him having no powers.
But
And he's-
Shigaraki's gonna have all the powers.
Yeah, and then he's gonna talk no jutsu him. Like that's what he's doing. Like he's like, oh, there's the little kid inside you that I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I mean they showed that like 40 chapters ago
and
when I
it's-
stopped reading.
Yeah.
like what the fuck?
That's it. That's
All
what
right.
it
Avatar:
Yo.
The Last Airbender TV
is.
live action series. 8 episodes.
Hold on.
Netflix.
Before we start.
What?
Ratings.
Of the
And then we'll talk.
Series?
Yeah.
Ooh, out of 10.
Out of 10.
7.
7. Okay, 7. 7.5.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
There's like just going into like sort of reasonings. There's like, it's live action, so it's actual actors that are playing
Yeah.
these characters. For example, like the guy who plays Aang. You know how like when it's like acting, like it's more natural. Like when you actually
Okay.
like a good actor can really get into character.
Yeah,
and it feels
and make it seem natural. Yeah.
With like the character that plays Aang, Zuko, it felt more like they were putting on a performance to be
I agree.
that character.
Facts. I didn't like Aang's was kind of, it felt gimmicky.
Yeah.
Because it was like, it didn't feel like he was actually like taking in this information that like, oh, like he's been stuck for 100 years, all the air nomads are dead and stuff.
Yeah.
You just watched him like run away. Like the way he ran away was just so casual and stuff too.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
It's
there
like it didn't even feel like he really ran. He was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, fuck it, let me just go for a ride
I'm just
little
gonna,
bit.
I'm
Let
just
me
gonna,
clear
yeah,
my head."
yeah. But like not properly. Like you don't see him like tear up and actually like those are people that he like, are just basically are gone now, extinct. Like his
Yeah.
whole fucking race basically
Yeah.
is gone.
Yeah.
And you don't have him going through some type of turmoil for that.
He does,
But,
kind
like,
of.
he
When
goes
sees
to
the
Avatar
monkey out
State.
his body. He goes to Avatar State.
But like it wasn't portrayed well, right?
Him
and then
going to the Avatar State, it was.
no, I mean like him, like the feelings, his
Oh.
emotions and stuff like that. Like that stuff wasn't portrayed well.
That's true.
And then like even having like Katara's grandma talk about
She's the
she's the one who does like
whatever.
the 5 nations or whatever.
Yeah.
Doing that whole like intro,
Yeah.
it just felt so forced in because she just kind of like tangents off
Yeah.
without actually like
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
Is like a lot of
when
the
the
times
world
it just
needed
feels
him
like
most,
they're putting
he
on a
vanished.
performance to like.
yeah, it felt more of like a performance at times. But
Yeah, I guess
honestly, I fucking loved the set.
the set is
All
set.
their
Yeah,
sets
yeah.
were
Yeah, the
fucking
sets are great.
insane. Like as far as like a live action goes, like
Yeah.
it felt like One Piece level like sets where you felt like you were actually in this world.
The
Like,
bending was sick.
when they
too.
went to the
The
spirit
bending
world.
was good.
Yeah.
Like when they went to where King Boomy is,
Yeah.
like all those things, like they brought that
Omashu?
shit to life so well.
Wait, also King Boomy was a dick, bro.
Yeah.
They did not portray his character well.
At all. Yeah.
He was like, they showed a little bit of him
No,
being
'cause,
like
like,
unhinged,
I-
but he was more of an asshole.
No,
but, like,
yeah. The thing is, I didn't like. Well, because wait, I kind of liked that though, just because Boomy in the series doesn't really. I don't like to my like.
Yeah. As far as you
memory,
remember.
right? It's hard to remember, but he doesn't really touch on the fact that like, yo, you didn't have to live through this 100 years and how the 100 years
Yeah.
actually changed him.
And
Whereas
that's
in the
true.
in the live action,
That's
he
true.
touches on that, and I was like, okay, word, like that
There-
makes
there were
sense.
certain-
That's
yeah.
why, like that's why he's acting this. So even though I would have preferred if he didn't,
Yeah.
I was totally fine with him acting that way because of
'Cause-
that.
But
Yeah.
like in the for me, it's like in the cartoon or anime, whatever the fuck
Yeah.
you want to call it.
Yeah.
It like you really to me, I really liked Boomy's character.
I did
Yeah.
too.
No, I did too.
And then when I saw this portrayal, I was like, I do
didn't like
not
him.
like
I didn't
Boomy's
like him.
character.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's like,
And like Boomy's supposed to be a likable character.
No, no. And the other thing is like so.
but they also changed the context, right? Because they had Fire Nation spies and shit happening in here.
That's
Yeah.
the thing.
'Cause
Like,
Owashi didn't have
I was
that
telling
before.
him,
Yeah,
too,
yeah,
right?
they-
Like a lot of the shit was condensed. Like the whole with Danny Putty's character,
Yeah,
right? Like
the guy that's
they're
like the father of the guy who's
like
in,
Sai, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be at like an air temple.
Air Temple.
Yo,
Yeah.
but
Like
he
faking to
killed
be.
it.
No, he killed it. He killed that role.
Yeah,
But
he fucking
they like
killed it.
condensed everything, right?
Yeah,
And like the
yeah.
secret tunnel, like they didn't have that banger.
yeah.
Secret tunnel, like come on, man, that shit hits. And like
They,
that,
but they,
that
but
was
they
such
did,
an
but they,
important.
but
like,
they did a good job of like mimicking some stuff.
They
like,
did,
like
but-
the cabbages guy.
Yeah. Mike Cabbage, when he finally said it, bro, that shit hit.
He said, and he said at the end of the episode too. Like,
But see, the thing is, like the secret tunnels was like such an important episode for
Yeah.
Aang and
And
Katara's
Katara,
relationship.
yeah.
Which they just like left out completely.
That's true. That's
right?
true.
And then,
I kind of didn't like Katara's like as the actress.
oh really? No, I thought it was all good.
Like I like Sokka, in my opinion, was like one of the best actors for them.
he
for
grew
sure,
on me in
for
the
sure.
beginning. I
He
didn't
was,
like him, but then
like-
his portrayal.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
The way he looks
Yeah.
so much like Sokka, and the way he acts is so
Acts,
much like Sokka.
yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
this guy fucking killed it.
No, he did a good
But
job.
then,
At
like-
first, I was kind of like off. I was like, I don't know, but nah, he killed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, what I was gonna say was like Katara, right? In their journey, she's water bending like crazy, like in the animated series. In the live action,
She barely does it.
barely. And the thing is,
But-
she's teaching Aang along the way.
Yeah, she
and
is.
Aang
And they
knows
don't even
water
show
bending.
that.
They don't
Yeah.
show
He
that,
doesn't
yeah.
learn anything until like
Yeah.
later on, I guess.
Yeah.
And then,
Because even though he couldn't pick up water bending, he was still trying to do it. And then,
Yeah.
like,
but the other thing that I didn't like, Boomy's a member of the White Lotus, no?
I don't remember.
Right?
I think
You guys,
Yeah.
correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't.
I believe
He's
so.
a member of the White Lotus,
Okay.
and he captures Iroh, another member of the White Lotus.
White Lotus. Yeah.
And then in that same episode, Iroh drops a White Lotus for
Yeah.
Zuko to find
Yeah,
him.
yeah, yeah.
So you're like, yo, like, what the fuck's going on?
yeah.
Like, wouldn't they
Yeah.
know each other? Like, unless maybe they became members later on. But, like, it didn't
No, it
seem
makes
like
sense that there'll be like something going on.
ongoing, like, behind the
Yeah.
scenes type shit, right?
Yeah, Boomy, Iroh, and Paku
All members of the White Lotus?
are all members of the
See,
White
I
Lotus.
see that, so that makes no sense. Like, so, and because Boomy never captures Iroh. Like, that never happens.
And Iroh is technically the Grand Lotus.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Boomy meets him, right? They're like, oh, we just captured a
Captured him.
firebender or
Yeah.
whatever, so maybe he didn't know.
Maybe. Yeah.
Right, but it's just like kind of like you would know if you're all part of the same organization, right?
Yeah.
And like something
depends, because that would have been before the Fire Nation destroyed everything. Now that they've all like gone their separate ways, it's kind of like they owe no allegiances or whatever. And, like,
But Boomy's
and-
probably been king for
and
that
it,
long.
but it also depends on like this portrayal of Avatar, because like
yeah,
some of the things they did were nice. So it's like maybe they're not doing that White Lotus thing where they have like they're still friends and stuff or whatever.
maybe. But he did drop a
Right.
White Lotus.
Yeah,
Like,
he
He
did.
did.
Yeah.
He did drop like little like Easter eggs and things like that. That were
and
cool.
just the other thing that I wanted to like touch on was this dude on Twitter was just losing his mind on like just one scene.
Okay.
Zuko with Fire Lord Ozai,
Yeah, because they did the Agni Kai.
the Agni Kai, and the fact that Zuko fought
Back.
Yeah, why?
Bro, because like then it like goes against his whole character.
Zuko's?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he doesn't fight back. That's why he gets the scar,
Yeah.
right? So then, but then he fights back, and Iroh steps in, and Iroh doesn't step in like the
Yeah.
anime, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So it like completely changes everything.
That's true. Yo,
But it like it kind of shows his disgrace of like the way his character is and how Ozai like thinks he's weak,
Yeah,
and then like because like him saying like compassion is weakness and shit,
yeah.
and that's why he sends him out to like go do his thing.
No, yeah.
Where Zuko's at right now, he's not fully realized. Like he
No, I know.
like he like has his like problems, and then he
Yeah.
like learns to be himself
Redemption
through
arc.
like redemption arc,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So like I think here it's just kind of painting a picture of like Zuko's actually like even further than where like below in terms of his redemption arc, like his starting point.
Is lower than it was in the
It's
anime?
lower than where it was in the anime.
Mm.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's what it seemed like to me, because like he doesn't even he's living for his father.
But his redemption arc starts in that
In this- yeah,
live action.
In the live action,
So,
it starts by the end of it. He's kind
Yeah.
of like thinking, okay, maybe he saves Aang, and
Yeah.
then he's thinking like maybe there's something else I
like.
can
What
do.
did you guys think about Azula's actor? Because I didn't like her.
Yeah. I don't know.
just because like it felt like she felt like just an angsty teen.
She,
Like
you
an
know that
angsty
girl-
teen that was just trying to like rebel against her dad. Like, oh
'Kay.
yeah, like look at me. Like, whereas Azula was just fucking batshit crazy.
Yeah.
you know that
And she just like menacing and like puts the fear in
'Kay,
you.
you know that
Whereas
girl-
this girl, I was just kind of like, yo, like,
that girl from Everything Everywhere All at Once, the one that's like the villain.
oh,
She was kind of giving me her vibes when she was like kind of on her
yeah,
like revenge shit.
right.
That's what it was kind of reminding me of. But like you're right, it wasn't giving that like batshit crazy like
No.
Azula like menacing
No,
shit.
It wasn't.
But like these moments that we're having with Azula, we
Yeah.
never got these in the anime.
No, it's that's true. That's true.
Because we like Azula was introduced in what, book 2?
Book 2.
Because they might have mentioned Azula in book 1, just as like a throwaway line and
But bro,
stuff. Like
she's
yo, like
already like lightning, bro. She's
But-
already
but-
shooting
but
lightning.
what I'm
Like,
saying-
her growth is gonna be absurd.
what I'm saying is like, because this is before Azula actually meets the group.
Yeah.
There's still like progress for her to be made where maybe she becomes batshit crazy.
Bro, she
'Cause
already
this is-
has like
Because this is that leading up moment
Yeah.
where she's constantly getting pushed further and further by her dad, and that's gonna lead to her going crazy.
Dude, she already
right?
has blue flames.
Yeah, and she showed lightning.
Like already. So it's
Yeah.
like how much stronger are you gonna fucking get?
Yeah, because
Like, end
the
of
lightning
series-
shows up
no,
later, right?
No, like end of series, she's using blue flames and lightning. No,
When-
blue flames was like regular, but like
When does lightning show up though?
like the third book, I swear.
Because
Book
I
2,
remember
think
when she
so.
first shows up, she's doing like blue flames
Yeah,
because she's stronger than Zuko, but she doesn't tap into lightning till like maybe like a book after.
because we get the whole thing with
Yeah.
Iroh.
Iroh
training,
shows-
Yeah,
yeah.
Iroh shows the lightning.
like he's training
I think it was-
Zuko
it
on
was
how to
book
like
2, I
redirect
think.
it and shit.
Yeah.
yeah.
Word. Yeah, that's book 3, I think.
No, it was book
it's probably
2.
end of book
No?
2, right? Near the end of book 2.
I think it was book 2.
Was it?
'Cause-
Because there's that moment where where
'cause I think Avatar-
Iroh redirects it.
The Last
Yeah.
Airbender only has 3 books. I
Yeah.
believe.
Oh, it's 3 books.
It's 3
yeah.
books, yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's like I think it's end of book 2.
End of
Yeah.
book 2 makes sense.
But the other
End of book 2
thing
makes sense.
is like they
'Kay.
show the owl
in the spirit
early
world.
in the spirit world where
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
where he's actually shown
Part of
in
the library.
in
The library.
yeah. So they show him much earlier on, but the spirit world was done well. Like
Yeah.
Cole, right, the guy who steals faces.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That
he
was done
portrayed
well.
really well. There's only
I think a lot of it was done well. Like
no, it was.
as much as like the performances from like the actors at times was it just felt more like a performance from like a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
They had like a handful of actors that were like very much embodying that character.
Yeah.
I think Uncle Iroh also could have like been adjusted because like Uncle Iroh, like he kind of has that like I don't know, it's like Buddhist approach, but like he's not like stressed for time. He talks with a certain cadence,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he kind of just like slows down and he like
Mhm.
he's
Yeah.
always talking in like poetry or something,
Yeah,
right?
like taking everything
Like
around
philosophies
you.
and
Yeah,
stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't get that same vibe from this one.
Yeah. But I feel like that's more
I feel like that's
more of like a book 2 thing.
I was gonna say that like maybe it's along the same lines. I think
Yeah.
it's just an issue of the story that they portrayed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's just a detriment to like what they're
Yeah.
trying to do.
Yeah.
Because Iroh's like one of maybe probably the best character to come out of like
Yeah.
the Avatar series.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
So I
sure.
feel
No,
like
for
that's like
sure.
a character that you'd have to nail, right?
Like the CGI for his like water spirit merger
Dude, that was sick.
was sick.
though.
Yeah.
The only thing
That
is, I was
whole-
like, Katara's like think about how far away Aang is inside.
She's
this
yelling.
water-
And
No,
she's
she's not even
screaming.
yelling.
And
she was just speaking.
She's just speaking.
It's like-
She's
it's like- it's like-
Aang.
she's like
It's
Aang.
it's worse than Sakura going like Naruto.
She's
Aang.
literally just talking, and I'm like, yo, how is he hearing you?
Yeah.
Like you're just talking because
Yeah.
they haven't played like
It was-
like they don't show any sort of like romance between them the entire
No,
time.
that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. So then it's
And
like
there- and
why
there
are
was
you
that constant, like-
why
What's
are
the
you
difference between you and like anybody else?
else just
Yeah.
talking? Exactly. Other than you guys being
Even if
friends.
it wasn't
Yeah.
romance, like if they decide, because like we know Aang likes Katara and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Even if they wanted to change it and make it more of like a friendship, you don't even get to see like that intimacy of a friendship either.
Mm.
It's because
like-
they strip out the whole journey that like these
They
characters
like
go on.
condensed
Yeah.
so much of it, right? Yeah.
but the spirit world thing going into like the Avatar Roku like temple stuff, like that stuff I think was like done really well. I was just happy like how it, like watching it, like I was happy to like actually binge it and go through it. As much as like the actors weren't as good as like the animated thing, I was like, you kind of realize that with a lot of these like anime live actions that like their acting isn't always the best.
Always acting and story. They always lack those two things. And it's the same thing with this one. The actors in the story, like the story that they picked,
I don't think
because the way that they tried to condense the story, like they might have depicted things well, but the actual story doesn't get lifted up because of their depictions.
That's true.
So, like the journey where we're talking about, like we don't feel any intimacy between the friendships. That's because they took the story away.
Yeah, that's true. Like it's just like the little things, because like the guy with that's flying in his wheelchair, that happens at the air temple, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
That doesn't happen at Omashu or Washu. Oh, did you?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. Did not hear that. No, because because they're wearing like their like the Earth Nation stuff, right?
Yeah.
But so do you think they're doing it like actual like book one together, or they're condensing it like parts of book two with book one, so then when they do season 2 it's gonna be parts of book two with book three?
This was all book one.
This is all book one.
But I mean, the owl wasn't book one.
Yeah, no, but they're introducing the spirit now, so that when you see it later on, you're like, oh shit, this is the owl from then. You know,
bro.
I think that's why they're doing that.
That episode of Appa getting kidnapped,
crazy.
Like that shit was sad as fuck.
Anime, right? Yeah.
So like they better not like skip over that.
No, like Toph too. Toph's a fucking monster.
Yeah. And
like that.
The thing is, I still want them to do the season 2. That's the crazy thing. Like as much as it's like, you know, like they didn't get things right. Like it's just like it's so nice to see it live action.
It was a nice watch.
Right?
Yeah.
Because like obviously there was like, you know, some wardrobe changes and things like was it Yue? Princess Yue?
Yeah.
Like her wig was different, and like I also didn't really like the actress for that, and they didn't spend that time of building that like that relationship that Sokka had built with her.
Yeah,
because he kind of that's something that he holds on to like for the rest of Avatar, like the series.
Yeah,
they mentioned the moon, or they mentioned like yo, like why don't you hit on this?
It was very small. Like he like stared at her.
Yeah,
like talked to her about how she's a princess.
Yeah,
gave her a kiss, protected her. She's GG.
Because in the anime, like he feels so much for her for giving up her life and stuff.
Yeah.
Even after that, when like people are like, oh, like hit on this girl, he's like, no, like my girl's like the moon or some shit.
But then like
he's like,
wasn't there like a thing where like when there's a full moon, Yue can kind of come down and meet him and shit? I swear there was like some shit about that.
Well, there was,
right?
but I mean, even in the live action, they were saying how like the spirit, they were saying how like the spirits once a year or some shit they come down, right? And then the guy that was. Who's the evil guy that kills the spirit?
Zhao.
Yeah.
Okay, the guy, you know, like the actor for that and the way he looked.
Yeah.
The guy that was actually like on the 41st company with Zuko looks more like Zhao.
Oh, you think so?
From the because in the animated version, he has those like, you know, like those sideburns and things. Yeah. Like that's him, bro. Is that not him? No,
I don't think so. I think Zhao looked like the portrayal of Zhao was well done.
Was that not? Hold on, let me check, man.
No, check your shit.
Because I swear it was.
The fight choreography was done really well. Like Katara versus Paku.
Yeah,
that was sick.
This is him in the animated. Tell me that doesn't.
Yeah, he does have the chops.
That doesn't look like
the live action. Look at the live action one.
I know, I saw the live action one, but
pull up the live action one. We'll do side by side comparison.
But yo, doesn't he look like he looked more like the guy that was on the 41st company?
M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
can I see?
It looks like that. Look at that, sideburns, everything.
Not the same way.
Not
like,
the chops aren't the same way.
The way the chops go in.
Yeah.
The guy from the 41st company had the chops go in.
Yeah, I guess.
And I thought that was Zhao at first, because especially with this beef with Zuko at the beginning, you think I'm like, okay, this is a good portrayal of this guy because he wasn't really like on Zuko's like side like that, right?
Katara versus Zuko was a good fight as well. That was done very well.
Yeah.
And like I like the way she like incorporated earth bending into her like ice.
Yeah.
I was okay. That's sick.
And her fight with Paku. Are these things you talked about? Where was I for this? Are these things you talked about?
No, that's sick. Continue.
Yo, no, but
Please elaborate.
what? No, okay. What did you say? What did you elaborate on?
I just said it was sick.
Okay, that's okay. Like, I want to get into it.
Go ahead,
Is why I brought it up.
That's cap. You didn't hear him bring it up.
No, I want to get into it.
No,
Because
get
you would have
into it.
like you just referenced it, but you didn't like. Because like, the way they were showing it with like all the girls want to do more and help and stuff.
Yeah.
I think there was more weight to it in the live action, whereas in the anime, it kind of felt like Paku's like as much as Paku's stuck in his old ways, Katara's just like in it for herself, and it wasn't more so for like freedom of like the other tribe members, like the girls in the tribe and stuff.
Right.
So I like the way they did that, and then also like having the other guys like come up to Katara like, you'll help us, like whatever.
And that
like,
was really dope. Is like the kids came up to her and they're like, Master Katara, and then later on
and they said
died.
Paku sent me to like.
But later on that same kid dies.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, and Katara's like, shit, like I fucked up. Like this kid died because of me, and you don't see that in the anime.
Yeah.
You know what
I mean,
so
because
like,
like
it's more real. You know? So you're like,
yeah.
oh shit, like all these bodies stacked up.
Yeah. Okay, that's sick. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But if you were a bender, what kind of bender would you be?
Air.
Well, like you think air is the best, or you like that's what you want?
Oh, I'd just fly around like Zahir.
Word.
You're like, yeah, I agree.
I'm thinking about it.
No, because air is a solid.
Air,
air is solid. The only thing is, what I don't like.
I'm not gonna lie. I'd probably pick water.
Okay, word.
Like, there's so much about the oceans that you don't know, and like.
Well, but like blood bending.
And blood bending.
But that's just evil shit, bro.
Yeah,
I mean, blood bending's sick too. Blood bending's sick too. But like,
blood bending's GGs,
I just feel like.
bro.
I feel like the water, like you'd be able to go deep and like check out shit in the water and like whatever, like.
Yeah. I was
or
just
like
saying like
even.
I was saying
shit.
like in freak shit.
No, freeze shit.
Okay.
What are you saying? You like freak shit with water?
I don't know,
Yo, we don't know nowadays, bro.
Continue. What are you saying?
No, because the thing is, like, we saw with every style of bending, we saw like a next tier, I guess you could say.
Oh yeah.
Like water bending, you have ice, you have
bending,
blood.
metal bending.
Earth, you have metal, you have lava.
Okay.
Right. With fire, you have lightning, you have combustion.
Mm-hmm.
With air, you don't have
the next level.
Like, I mean, yeah, you can like breath bend, like you can take someone's breath out their lungs, which is fucking dope. But like, there's no like, you know what I'm saying? Which is kind of weird. Yeah.
Maybe I'd pick earth bending.
Yeah, no, I was kind of like, I had this conversation with somebody else, and I'd always thought like air bending, because I was like, yo, you could fly, take the breath out, fucking wind is dope, just, right?
But like, if you're like assuming it's like today's society and shit, I feel like air bending wouldn't be as useful as the others.
Flying.
The flying
so useful.
The flying's
Traffic,
nice, you know. But you know how fucking cold it is outside.
No, you can create a wind barrier around you. Now you don't feel the wind chill. Now you're not cold.
You still feel cold. If the temperature's cold, you still feel cold.
Dress warm.
When you're going,
you could pull up like this outside, and if you have a wind barrier around you, you're chilling.
No,
that's true.
Yeah.
Why? The temperature's still gonna be cold. It could still be like -30 without wind chill.
To have the wind rotated warm.
What? Yo, no, like that. There's still issues. Like, and you would, like, as much as you can fly, like you're not about to fly from like here to fucking like Japan or something.
Why not?
Why?
You're gonna tap out.
No, but you can stop along the way.
Yeah.
We're gonna have your backpack on you, your suitcase, all that shit.
Yeah.
You're floating, bro.
That's still, dude. You're still exerting energy. You think you could just do that willy nilly?
Bro, they were going fast.
You were talking about exerting energy to go into the bottom of the ocean.
Eventually. Eventually.
Like earthbending.
Where are you stopping
Yeah.
eventually at us?
Wherever I want to.
What?
But it would just be a way to feel safe in the water. To be honest, like you just use your water bending to feel safe, or say like yo, I'm drinking some root beer. My root beer about to spill. Nah, bro, I got it.
You wouldn't get all of it.
Why?
It's not all water.
That's okay. There's levels to water bending.
No, because have you seen
There's
anyone?
levels to
Wait, hold on.
Blood bending's not all water.
No, but it's you're manipulating the water in someone's blood, which is why you're able to move that. So you'd manipulate just the water in the root beer, which would just leave the water, and the rest of the root beer would fall.
Nah, if the water, bro.
What do you mean, nah?
If I use the water as a container,
as it's falling.
Yeah, the water's the outer container. Yeah. All the sugar and shit is on the inside. That shit ain't I'm holding it.
But now you're just drinking water and just like sugar and shit.
Because now, you think I'm not about to go like this. Yeah. I'm putting it back in the water, in the water bottle, and I'm doing my thing, and I'm drinking.
You know what I'm saying? Mixing the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
No, because where'd the carbonation go?
It's in there.
No, like, no.
Like, what do you mean, bro?
With earthbending, right? Like you're always like walking around and shit. So like that's clutch.
Yeah.
And then like metal bending, everything's fucking metal.
Exactly.
Yeah. And like lava bending is just dope.
That's the second option.
Right?
But like all I'm saying is here fucked up Korra.
But dude, everyone fucked up Korra.
Yeah,
no,
that's
but
true.
like fire bending, if you have combustion bending and lightning bending, bro, that's wild.
Yeah, but what the
that'd
fuck
be like
you
a
gonna
cool.
do with
That
that?
no, that'd be a cool thing to do because if you
Yeah.
were like, if you had the lightning, kind of on some Killua shit, you had lightning, you'd be like charging your phones and shit.
That's not how phone charging works,
But
bro.
but you can use fire bending to fly too.
I
Oh
guess
yeah,
so.
that's true. Yeah.
Oh,
you use fire bending to
word.
fly as well.
Word. And that'd keep you warm.
That seems like more of a struggle though.
It's harder. It
Yeah.
is definitely harder.
It is harder.
Yeah.
But to be honest, if you were to fly from like here to Japan, they'd be like, "Yo, you're an illegal immigrant and shit." Like, you,
How'd they catch you?
How are they gonna catch you? Yeah.
Just fly away.
bro, it's gonna. What?
How are they gonna catch you?
Bro, but then you're gonna be on most wanted list.
How
Like, you
are
know,
they- Bro, how are
you
they
gotta
gonna-
think about
yo,
these borders,
Hold
bro.
on, bro. Listen. You fly to Japan, right? There's fucking 4 billion people in Tokyo. They're gonna find you.
Yo, but eventually,
They're gonna find
no,
you?
but okay, they're gonna be like, "Yo, like unidentified aircraft coming in."
You're not, bro. You're
Just
not.
listen.
Nah.
Just
nah.
gonna, it's gonna
fly
be like
low
that.
key.
It's not
fly
gonna
low
be-
key
No,
under
but they're
radar.
gonna- they're gonna-
fly under radar.
Yeah.
You're bridging that distance on, like, you're gonna fly from one country, go over the water, and make it.
Yeah.
You know what? You just min-max
You think you're
your
making
shit.
that distance?
Min-max your
Can you
shit,
can you even swim that distance, bro? Like,
Min-max your
no.
shit. Yo,
But
just
yo,
go.
what's the difference between flying and swimming?
Nothing.
What do you
Nothing.
mean?
Like, you'd still be using your muscles and shit to go.
I think swimming's harder, no? But
I mean,
swimming would
if
be
you're a
harder.
waterbender, it'd be easy.
Swimming
but,
would
like,
be harder, but I mean, like, what I'm saying is, like, you're making it seem like you're not using anything to just go and do it.
You're still using energy.
You
Yeah.
are,
Yeah.
but like, what if now you have
But
like
you
the
know what-
Aang's little staff?
No. Imagine, bro.
you don't
imagine
get
you're
you don't
Airbender.
get that.
Why?
Okay.
You got
Imagine-
no.
I'm an
okay, fine,
airbender.
fine.
All you have is airbending.
I'm an airbender.
All you have is airbending.
bro, listen,
you need to
listen.
do it without his fucking craft thing.
Listen. You're an
Do it.
airbender. You're flying.
I'll still do it.
What?
No, continue your conversation.
No,
Airbender flying, right? And then now you're running out of juice. You're like, fuck, I'm
Yeah.
over the Atlantic
Yeah.
Ocean. Like, I'm about to fucking
Yeah,
get that
exactly.
shit.
You're done.
Red Bull.
Red Bull gives you wings.
GG, my
Oh
guy.
my goodness.
GG, my guy.
I thought you don't drink caffeine.
No, I don't.
Exactly.
I don't.
Exactly.
Yeah. But I'm saying for him.
For me, yeah.
Yeah.
He also just assumed he had the staff. You don't even have the staff.
I didn't assume. I said I am going to bring a staff.
No.
I didn't assume a staff.
No, water
I
bending-
created a staff.
No,
That-
but
that's
water
also-
bending would be dope if you could, like, because we see, what's her name? Who invented blood
Water
bending?
slides, bro.
The like old witch girl.
Hanma? Or Hanma?
You go skating.
Hanma? We see her take
I could
water
go
out the air.
skates on. I could go skating.
Skiing. No, but you can manipulate shit as much as
Yeah,
you want to,
no.
however you want it.
I can still skate.
Dude,
I'm
we
not
live in,
unable to skate.
you live in Edmonton, bro.
Yeah, I know.
and
Like,
we
here-
have
here
6
be clutch.
months of
Bro, here
snow
be
that I could
clutch.
skate.
6 months of snow that I can manipulate to just, stay off away from me.
You know what you could do,
Just
bro?
fuck
You
off.
could finally shovel this driveway, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah, you
Exactly.
You
wait.
could finally do it, bro.
Exactly.
Crazy.
He still wouldn't do it. This fucker
Crazy.
still wouldn't. Yo, he still wouldn't do it. I
Crazy.
promise you, he still wouldn't do it.
Exactly.
He'd be too busy with this fucking root beer trying to like swirl it around.
No, there was like, because I went to like a rabbit hole of like looking at like different Avatar characters who were like just crazy benders.
Okay.
And so there was like an earthbender named Yuan, who was like he was like boys with Avatar Kyoshi.
Okay.
And his earthbending was so crazy that like he would earthbend and it was like water bending. Like it was like
Yeah.
liquid. Like the earth was like
shit.
liquid and shit.
Also, the way Avatar Kyoshi just like cut the island in half,
Yeah.
bro.
That's
walk
that was-
over-
That was she used earth and wind to do that.
Well, the wind was to push it. No?
Yeah, and the earth
But the
was to
earth was
split
to
it.
split it.
Okay.
Bro, you go walk over to Quebec, boom.
Why?
Bro,
For
they-
earthbending?
Yeah.
What about Newfoundland and all them? They're gone too.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, Quebec's been wanting to like do its own thing and kind of like fuck off, right?
Well, clearly not. They're losing their votes every time
Bro.
they do it.
You go to India, you go to Punjab,
Shut up. What do you want to say?
bro. You get the border done,
He's not going to
and
India
you
ever
and you
again.
and you
though.
pull up. You
You
pull
are
up.
never
Yeah.
going to
Yeah.
India ever
Bro.
again.
Bro.
Good luck stepping into those
Yeah.
borders.
Anyways.
Anywho.
Solo leveling. Unless we got more to talk about on Avatar.
Recap episode. Move on. Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, okay. So solo leveling, that a recap episode. the reason why they had a recap episode is because you know the episode before that one, like not episode 8, episode 7, where Sun Drip Woo,
I don't know names on
the main character.
Oh, okay. You gave him that name?
He gave him a name.
What?
He said Sun Drip Woo.
It's Sun Jin Woo.
Okay. Continue.
He like fights with a snake, right?
Yeah.
The voice actor, the Japanese voice actor.
Oh, he coughed up blood?
He coughed up blood
while
he was doing that. So then they had to take like a break and shit.
What the fuck?
That's a crazy level of voice acting.
Yeah. So then that's why they like did the whole recap episode.
I saw a headline, English dub actor been warned of coughing up blood. I was like, what the fuck is this headline about? And I just skipped past it.
Yeah. It's
but that's why. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, he put his everything into that.
He did.
Going hard.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, so that's why we had a recap episode.
Okay.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Are we still scheduled for the same amount of episodes, or did this
I think
cover
so.
a slot?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
So Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yuta got fucked, eh?
Wait, I didn't read the newest one.
What?
Yeah, I don't think I read it.
Like today?
You're lying. Yo, no way this guy didn't prepare. Yuta's dead, bro.
Don't say that to me.
He's dead.
I don't believe you.
He died, and Maki's not taking over.
No.
Yeah, no, I just saw the end of last chapter.
Yo, he doesn't know that Yuta died.
That's wild.
I don't believe you guys.
He literally got cut in half.
Should we just pause the podcast?
Yo, he literally got cut in half. He died.
That's wild, Jigar.
Let me rush through it. I couldn't find it anywhere. That's why. Like
that's crazy.
TCB was gone this weekend, or this.
Just on Twitter.
No, I went on. I was checking his website like all day yesterday to see if One Piece and JJK dropped. Yeah, JJK dropped 4 hours ago on Manga C.
That's Manga C. That's on TCB's website.
I know, but I checked TCB yesterday, and like I just kind of gave up on TCB. Let me just go through this real quick.
No way! No way! I'm leaving this in. This fucker just said. Send it to me. I didn't read it either. I'm leaving this in. What the fuck?
I didn't see you drop either.
Yo, what the fuck, yo?
You're hilarious. Yo, the fact that you ganged up on me too, you're whack. Nah.
No, you. I thought you knew. No. So then I was like, yo, let me fucking like shit talk this guy for a little bit. Yo, I'm gonna lose my shit. Yo, I swear to God, I'm gonna lose my shit. I think it's unfinished. You are my special domain expansion. Cherry blossoms. Yo, One Piece sucks. Yo, can we talk about like the One Piece group chat just real quick? How like Jachik was saying that he'd smash Zoro.
He's my bro.
Welcome back to Sayin Society. This episode was brought to you by just me. Listen to Sayin Society. They have good theories and opinions.
That's our official ad. That's the ad that we're doing for anyone that we wants to take our sponsors. Like,
how'd Jachik finish reading before you?
Crazy, you haven't read the chapter?
No, you haven't read the chapter.
he's not dead.
No,
though.
I know he's not.
Like Rika carried him off. Based off last.
But he was cut in half pretty much.
No, and his hand was cut off too, so I thought Rika was gone too.
He was cut in half.
Yo, but he'll be able to do his like.
He got cut in half. He got gojoed.
Yeah.
But not properly.
No, he did. It was a complete slice.
Yo,
you see it from
front
on
and
the
back.
in the back. The last chapter you see it from the front. Next chapter
back.
you see in the back.
It's not like that one chapter where Gojo got cut on this side and got cut on this side. Not all the way through.
Yeah.
But this is all the way through.
This is all the way through. You see both sides.
Okay, what I mean here is that like because he didn't cut his head.
No, my theory now is that Gojo's returning.
Copium.
Okay, tell me.
Well, I mean, if Yuta's cut in half, why can't Gojo come back? If Yuta's gonna come back being cut in half,
because Yuta's curse energy isn't tapped out. Because he removed his domain on purpose.
Yeah.
He's gonna use his curse technique to reverse himself.
Turning off your domain still stops your curse technique.
But like what I'm saying is like he still had supply.
Yeah.
To go, and he's like, whereas Gojo just tapped out.
But Yuta's cut in half.
That's fine. His brain still works. His brain still works.
Anyways.
His brain still works.
But Rika was still carrying him.
Yeah.
Which is like wild.
And Rika also got cut the chapter before.
Yeah.
So he's fine.
So it's weird that Rika was able to like reform.
Exactly.
But nah, Yuta's dead.
No. Yuta's dead.
You guys just hating. But it doesn't matter because my other main chick just came in.
Who?
Maki.
Oh, my other main chick.
Wait, who's the first main chick?
Who's the okay? That's crazy.
Dug yourself in a little
That's
corner
crazy.
there. Huh?
That's crazy. There's only one answer, and she's probably watching this podcast.
She
right
probably
now.
isn't. That's what I was gonna say that, bro. Like,
no, anyways,
you know who it is.
No, so yeah, Maki pulled up with like her sword was able to damage his soul.
The soul, yeah.
Right? That's why he wasn't able to
And they put the sword in the domain beforehand.
Yeah,
the guy had said.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. No, like Maki looking cold. Like this seems like it's gonna be a nice fight.
I like the way she did like the beginning running start.
Yeah, like the
to get in.
runners.
Yeah.
I also like that, like with Yuji, like it's only been a month that he's learned reverse curse technique, and you're kind of seeing an effect of that, like that he's still inexperienced, that like he missed a spot of healing.
And it was Chozo telling him to like
Chozo's alive.
Yeah.
Remember that means because Chozo also has reverse curse technique.
Bro, he
got destroyed.
Yeah.
A couple times.
I'm telling you,
but it's because he has RCT.
No, it's because Sukuna lost his like shit. He don't fucking care anymore. He don't.
Sukuna's not that guy no more.
No, he don't give a fuck anymore.
No, but the last panel seemed like he is.
Well, yeah.
That last panel,
like he looked like a demon.
Yeah.
But like that could be just like Urume's thoughts of what Sukuna looks like. You know, like that doesn't.
No, but she could be.
That's him about a master.
No, that could no. That
means that Maki's dead too.
Yeah.
No. You're right. You're right that Urume. You're right that Urume is like it's from her perspective.
Yeah.
His perspective. I don't know, but I think that's showing how Sukuna was back in the day.
Yeah.
No.
And she's realizing that like, oh, Sukuna hasn't even started that shit.
Yeah.
Like he's about to just hit one open. He's gonna be like open
sesame.
All kinds of things.
Everybody about to die.
All kinds
so
of
like
things.
I don't know if you saw that the post I'd sent in the Jujutsu Kaisen chat, and it was going back to when Yuji was fed all the fingers, and Jogo pulls up with all the fingers.
Yeah, the different.
Each finger,
different element, right?
Different element. There you go. Man's the avatar. We're about to see him pull up and just bang the shit out of all of them.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I was looking at leaks for this chapter.
Yeah.
People were saying it like Sukuna's gonna eat a piece of Yuta to get that last finger.
Oh.
And that's what I thought the chapter that's what I thought was gonna happen.
I had the leaks I had seen was that
I was like,
Sukuna
might do some cannibal shit. Like I don't know. Like
the leak that I saw was that Gojo's coming back.
What the fuck are you guys saying?
That's a fake leak. That's every week.
Every week that's a leak though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I really like the narration and stuff for this because they explain like Sukuna's ability to do something, but also because of the Gojo fight, he can do something, and that kind of it goes back to that conversation we were having after last pod.
Yeah.
About how you thought like Sukuna was just not living up to what he was like.
But the fact that he hasn't gone
as.
all out is kind of fucked.
Yeah, for sure.
Sorry.
Like the fact that he hasn't gone all out yet is pretty fucked.
Yeah.
Like he fought. Like think about everyone he fought.
But that's the thing.
Like,
the thing is though with Sukuna, like from the beginning, he's been having to hold back because he knows how many sorcerers he has to go through.
Right.
And he was aware of Maki before Maki even pulled up. Right.
The thing is, like, you guys think Maki versus Toji?
Maki, man.
I think Maki now.
Really?
I think after that awakening.
Maki now is
like
Toji's a beast, but I think
Toji
like
Prime, whatever that is.
It didn't change.
Well, no.
Toji didn't like get stronger.
Well,
he was rusty when we first saw him with Gojo.
Yeah. It depends on which
So
curse tool
it would be even before then. I feel like
which curse tool you give him, right? Like if you give him the playful cloud, or if you give him the dagger, right? Obviously that changes.
I think Maki's understanding of cursed energy and everything is beyond what Toji knows. Because Toji's been
But Toji was instinct.
Because
I think Toji's was all.
He was all instinct. Like he was just that guy.
Yeah.
But like Toji, he didn't know like the workings of cursed energy in the same way that Maki has shown.
Yeah.
So I think that's why like I'd give the edge to Maki, just because like I think her, as much as he's just that guy, she's like she's smart and tactical with her shit.
There's a point that where Maki brought up. Where Sukuna's like pumping his own heart right now using his curse.
And that's shit
why
that, like,
is he doing that?
And that's shit that she
How
knows.
No, why is he doing that? Because he doesn't need a heart. Remember when
I thought it was like a
remember
adrenaline.
remember
I
when
thought
he
he was
Yuji hostage.
he pulled out Yuji's heart and he was still able to live.
Yeah.
As long as Yuji never took over again, he was perfectly fine.
Yeah.
When did he pull out?
He takes Yuji hostage.
In like the first 5 episodes, chapters.
Yeah, he like rotates Megumi, and Megumi's about to summon Maharuga.
Yeah, the first time.
Okay.
He ripped Yuji's heart out to like keep him hostage or whatever.
Yeah.
I thought it was a performance thing. Like it's like he's drinking Red. This is him drinking Red Bull.
No.
Like he's pumping his own
no,
heart.
he was pumping his own heart to keep it.
I think that's
pumping.
what Yuji was doing.
No,
Yuji was like focusing on the blood flowing through himself. So
No.
Keep up.
I'm saying that's like the reason why Maki noticed that is because I think it's like so he can be at like optimal performance. I thought that's why he was pumping the blood as much as he could.
I thought it was because she stabbed him through the heart.
That's what I was thinking too. Stabbed him through the heart, and then his reverse technique isn't there.
Isn't kicking in,
so he has to do that to steal.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
but like,
why does he need?
Why
to
does he need to do that? Is what I'm wondering.
That's true.
I was thinking also because his brain's still coming back, reeling back from the Gojo fight.
Mm-hmm.
Him like continuously pumping his heart is a way for him to like eventually like get good again. Yeah. No.
Why?
Yeah. Why?
What do you mean? Because it's circulation of blood, right? So
what does that have to do with cursed energy and cursed technique coming back when that's all brain?
I'm saying like the blood flow to the brain like reoxygenates the brain. He's gonna be able to like, reuse his techniques again.
Yeah. If that's how that works.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking at least. That's like that's what makes the most sense to me.
Yeah, I guess.
It's either he's doing like doping essentially.
Yeah.
And he's trying to be as strong as he can.
Yeah.
Or he's it's a fast way for him to like get his techniques back.
It's over. Not even that. Like we're gonna see him, bro. He's gonna be Black Air Force. He's gonna work out.
You better.
Yo, how do they even come back from this though?
Well, I mean,
if Sukuna hasn't been using his like true potential,
I know that this is gonna be a hated outcome, but like they did take Gojo's body back, they did take Higurame's body back, and they took Yuta's body now back.
Yeah.
What if they're actually just healing them?
Maybe.
I know it's a hated outcome, but what if they're healing them?
Yeah, I know.
That's why.
What if it's like one of those things where it's like a sacrifice that needs to be made to get Sukuna to actually go all out to then actually fight him?
As much as that's like a pre-planned thing for them, within the story, I would just be tired of it.
Of course,
yeah.
I'm saying it would be a hated outcome.
Yeah.
But like it can't. Like what else? What the fuck else are they supposed to do if Sukuna hasn't gone all out?
No, but like.
But then like the story actually just ends with Sukuna winning completely.
If he's ballsy enough to just have the villains win.
Yeah.
And just Sukuna just
Gage
I hope so, but it's like it's a shonen.
But like
so
that's the thing. So then like my whole thing is like if Sukuna actually hasn't gone all out, then what's actually next?
Yeah, I feel like that was unnecessary for them to say he hasn't gone all out.
Yeah,
but at the same time, it kind of goes to the point where
like Higgy
that you guys were talking about how like it felt like Sukuna wasn't trying his hardest.
Thing is, Hikari, like I think Hikari defeats Urame. And then Hikari would be a good fight for Sukuna.
Well, if Hikari,
in his domain,
in
his domain,
a decent fight because if Yuta isn't able to take down Sukuna, how the fuck is Hikari supposed to?
But then it's the immortality thing, like he can wear him down.
But even with RCT,
like the
RCT.
But what if Sukuna just hits him? He's talking about like how Hikari's like reverse curse technique is just like constant.
Yeah.
So you can like it's like you're slowly.
Yeah.
Well, what if Sukuna just blitzes him to like nothing?
That's the thing.
His it's like automatic.
Yeah.
Right?
So what if the damage that he's putting out is greater than the healing?
The healing.
If
even with Hajime, it was instant. Like
I'm not gonna. Yeah, but if Sukuna wasn't even trying then.
Yeah.
And you're saying now he's like about to start trying.
Yeah.
How much stronger is he from then?
That's what I'm saying.
So there's no way anyone who's alive, unless Gojo comes back, I don't see a viable way.
It would
for
have
them
to be
beat
Gojo,
him.
Yuta, both of them would have to come
Wombo
back.
combo.
Yeah, the Wombo
Wombo
with
combo.
Yuji, Maki, Hikari. Like
it's a raid boss.
It would have to be a raid boss.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Like that's what I thought the whole thing, like this whole situation was gonna kind of play out to.
Yeah.
Where they were using Gojo to like wear him down, and then it would be raid boss.
Yeah.
But now it's like Gojo wore him down. They kind of raid bossed him a little bit
To wear him down a little, as much as they could, to
but then,
make
now
the soul
we're being
unstable.
told that like he's still not like
Like
going
this,
all
like,
out.
This is not even his final
This
form.
isn't even, like essentially like this isn't his final form. So then like say if we do get a final form, it's like how do the people that are present actually deal with this?
Yeah,
whatever that is.
That they kind of, I guess.
But I mean,
Geiji fucked up the portrayal of Sukuna.
He's writing himself into a corner in a way.
But they can because that sword affects the soul.
Yeah.
Right. They can get out of this by like getting to Megumi.
They
right?
can't.
But
If they
Yuji
get to
Yuji
Megumi,
got to
then-
Megumi.
Yeah.
If they can get to, I mean, he's already broken. He's a pussy bitch. Like
That's your guy.
Megumi.
Yo,
He's like a pussy
but like
ass
yeah,
bitch, bro.
Yuji has already gotten
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Megumi, and Megumi
Yeah,
was
yeah.
too broken to do anything.
Yeah. But
So-
like, you think maybe this, like with Maki seeing her, would make him waver?
No,
That's his cousin.
but it was Yuji.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Megumi's down in the dumps. Like, there's like, what are they supposed to get from this guy?
Like, because
Yeah.
Yuji, this chapter, he was like, well, I'm not giving up on you, right? And then like, that's
Yeah.
where he taps out. But
Mhm.
so, and like, that's what I'm saying is like, it's going to be a really hated outcome, but like, what really makes sense here?
Right.
Yeah, Geiji fucked up.
Definitely.
Geiji fucked up.
Definitely.
Because this would have been like, because like at first you're like, okay, Sukuna versus Gojo is like pretty close,
Yeah.
and then
No, what if they come out with like?
but that's
Cursed
the
weapons.
thing. Like if Sukuna is like that much stronger, like and he still wasn't using it after he's gone through like these like world class fucking sorcerers that he's fighting. Like these are they're like the best sorcerers of this era, right?
Yeah.
And I guess we haven't seen like older ones, but Hajime got rotated like instantly.
Yeah.
Whereas Yuta was actually able to fight Sukuna for a bit.
Yeah.
Obviously with Yuji helping and shit, but now Maki is like almost 1v1. So like Hajime's not that like he's, like in a completely different realm. Like Hajime's kind of close to where these guys are fighting, right?
Yeah.
So like it's kind of fucked if Sukuna does that much higher than everyone else.
But like that's what
That's
I
what
was
I'm
saying. Like
saying.
Hikari was like close to Hajime too.
Yeah.
So then he'd be in
Yeah.
the same realm, and they could have.
But
like, a
that's the thing,
fight.
like,
but
Hajime, Hikari,
Hajime didn't
Yuta-
use his CT
His
versus
CT,
Hikari.
Yeah. Like his like actual.
Yeah, he didn't. Like
Yeah.
Hajime would have been stronger at that point.
Yeah.
But even then, he got dusted. And then, yeah, that's just.
That's what I'm saying. Is like that he wrote himself into a corner
Yeah.
because of this constant. Sukuna's not trying. Sukuna's not trying.
I think the problem is because this is like the last fight for JJK.
Yeah.
He's kind of just trying to go as hard as he can. It's kind of like the way Demon Slayer ended,
Oh, I guess.
where it's kind of just like try to get as much as you can at the end.
Spoilers for Demon Slayer. People who haven't caught up
Yeah.
with
Yeah,
Demon
I
Slayer.
guess.
That's crazy.
No, I don't care. Just be spoiled.
But like the thing is like, he really could have just played it out had like it been the way that we kind of thought it was going, where it was like Gojo was to wear Sukuna down for like the like new age to finish him. Had the, like Sukuna gets worn, like he was actually trying against Gojo, he gets worn down, so then he has to go into his original body to then give him like that re-up.
Yeah.
Then the new generation comes and they're the ones that
Whittling
actually
him down
like,
again.
whittle him down and actually beat him.
Yeah.
Or turn him back into a cursed object, whatever
Yeah.
constitutes beating
Winning.
him
Yeah.
or winning. And like that's kind of it. But like now it's like Gojo wore him down for what?
Facts.
If like he's not going all out, like what was
Yeah,
the point
like-
of the whole
like,
Gojo versus Sukuna fight?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Had Sukuna gone all out when like he had original form fully and Maharoga, all that shit.
Yeah.
Like would Gojo even stand a chance?
That's what I'm saying. It's
Because
like
then he would have like he should have been like so far above everyone, even like Gojo included, that he should have been able to just like murk him out.
Says, like, oh yeah, like the best you had was Gojo.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
So, but I feel like because it's from Urme's perspective, Urme could just have really high hopes of what Sukuna can do, because almost like he's a god.
Yeah.
That like Urme doesn't realize that Sukuna's actually already like at the edge of what he can do.
No, because
Like it's almost like
maybe.
it's almost
No, 'cause
like a pump.
even
It's a
Hikari-
pump fake, because like we're thinking, yo, Sukuna has more shit, but Urme's gonna realize like, yo, no, like
But even
Sukuna needs help.
Hikari's like, yo, his CT, like his cursed energy took a nosedive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like he has limited cursed energy.
Yeah. And she was like, well, it's because of the people that you guys are putting in front of him.
Okay, so unless Geiji introduces a new technique, which is the reason why he's pumping his blood and whatever, all that shit, then it doesn't make sense. Like, and that would be like a random like ass pull thing to do. It's just to throw like a random technique that Sukuna is gonna use to like re-up himself. But open would be a way to like those are almost like physical techniques that are like for attacks and stuff. So if he's unless you're saying he's gonna use open for something to heal himself,
he could. Like we don't know what it is, bro. We have no idea what it is.
But that'd be
so you can't like just assume.
You can't. But like when you're saying like the finger stuff, and then the way we've seen him use open, how is he gonna use open on a technique that's not even like an actual physical thing that he can like attack with? It's gonna be like something that he's applying to himself to heal himself,
like a healing water,
like something to restore his cursed energy. That's fucked.
Healing water. I don't know.
Like, but you know what I'm saying? Like, for them to like pull anything like that, it'd be like it'd be an ass pull for sure.
100%. That's what I'm saying. Is like he kind of wrote himself slightly into a corner. I don't see how this ends well in kind of either case. Yeah, because it doesn't make sense if like the new generation still beats Sukuna if Sukuna hasn't gone all out.
Unless it's a misinterpretation of Urumi. Because like that could be the pump fake that Gage is doing.
No pump fakes, bro.
But that makes but that's like because like like it makes sense in terms of Urmi's character. Yeah. To think of Sukuna as a god and like there's no way he's even trying it and all that shit. Just to realize that like okay no, because like we had the narration where Sukuna couldn't do things because of his fight with Gojo. Yeah. So I feel like it makes more sense that like Sukuna doesn't actually have anything else coming. Like he's just he's doing his best now. Right. That he can at least. Yeah.
But then that kind of goes down to like Sukuna ain't him anymore.
I mean, you fought Gojo, he fought all these dudes. Like he's getting whittled down, right? Like
he couldn't even kill Chozo.
Yeah, well, I mean they couldn't
even kill Chozo. That's crazy.
Yeah. But they have like Chozo. They have RCT now, right? So it's like now that we're like at endgame. Yeah, you good? I'm good. Yeah. Now that we have like we're at endgame, we have like 4 or 5 dudes that have RCT. To be able to even like be in the same playing field as Sukuna. Like Higi was like starting to tap into it. Hikari has it. Yuta has it. Yuji and Chozo have it. Hajime I don't think had it, but he actually just died.
Well, his CT kills him, and then Sukuna actually killed him.
Yeah. So then like everyone that's in the fight right now has RCT. So it kind of makes sense that this is as far as like the story goes and everything. Yo, drink your water.
I'm good. Yeah,
drink your water, do your thing. You would have loved water bending. But right, like I feel like if he doesn't do any more like plot twists or ass pulls, he can just have a good ending. Like just have a gradual ending. Have Sukuna lose.
That's true.
Whatever. Have those character moments.
Well, like there's still like the thing where it's like we just now got this like character narration that Sukuna hasn't gone all out. Yeah. We still have like Kenjaku's plan in terms of like creating whatever the fuck he wanted to create. Yeah. And then you have like of course Sukuna. So like there's still like Sukuna like
just a little bit, but like, I don't want this to be like a My Hero situation where he's dragging it on for so long.
But he probably won't.
Where it just gets uninteresting.
Like, this seems like very not gauging.
What if his all out is using Kenjaku's thing, then eating the fucking thing that Kenjaku like
for power
gives him like his final form?
Oh, maybe like Tengen. Yeah, like eating Tengen that Tengen thing. Like
yeah,
so he becomes Tengen, like Sukuna becomes Tengen, final form.
Yeah,
that'd be beast.
I cooked.
You cooked. Yeah, you didn't even mean to cook.
But like, how
do you didn't even mean to cook.
But like, how do you?
But like
Gojo comes back, bro. There's literally the thing is like if you make Sukuna stronger, you're right. It doesn't make sense. How do you beat that?
The minute Sukuna gets stronger, you almost need Gojo to come back to even like
Gojo and Yuta. You need both of them to come back. It's not just Gojo. You need Yuta to also come back.
You need anything and everything that they can do.
And they took Higi's body, so Higi's probably gonna come back too.
Or they fucking do like a Yuji first time domain, and his domain is just
these hands.
Yeah.
He strips away complete CT and it's just curse energy and it's just hands.
Yeah. Like,
have you guys seen those like the domains that they've been like on like TikTok or Twitter, and it's just like it's like Woody and like Buzz Lightyear.
Oh yeah.
Toy Story.
Yeah.
And he's like, domain expansion. There's a snake in my boot, and it's just like him standing off with Buzz Lightyear, and it's like the whole thing. Have you guys seen like a lot of those?
I think so. I think I've seen one of them.
Only one? Yeah. There's like another one with like Winnie the Pooh where he's like, domain expansion, 100 acre woods. You know what I mean? And it's just like a whole thing.
I haven't seen those.
This is kind of like a side thing. Which characters you think would have a dope character?
What?
Which characters?
Which character would be a sick character?
No. Which characters do you think would have a dope domain expansion? Like, you had to think of one. Like,
Shikamaru.
Well, and like, what would it be?
It'd probably be something similar to
like chess,
Megumi's, but like,
yeah,
I think it would include more tactical warfare in there.
It'd be like shadow chess or something.
It would be like something that's like a mix of his shadow
Here,
possession.
sit down with me and play fucking checkers.
Chess. Yeah.
Well,
you gotta beat me, and then if
you know how like but you know how like Higgy is like you put somebody on trial.
Yeah.
It would be like Shikamaru would be doing something similar where it's like a maybe you have to beat him in like a tactical way, but it's also gonna implement shadows.
Yeah.
And like because he has a better knowledge of shadows and shit, like it would just I don't know, like something like that.
Like Naruto's domain expansion. Believe it.
No.
Yo, you're just talking to Jutsu.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one. It's Naruto's. Yo.
That's crazy.
That would be OP. He strips away everything. You guys are just talking now.
Yeah. Fuck that.
Nah, that's broken. You
Yo,
cooked
chill.
on that
What do you
one.
mean, man? Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to think
of like other characters.
A lot of these characters don't like
Luffy, Gear 5.
Luffy's already
expansion.
doing domain. Like,
okay,
if he's doing that shit,
the world's his domain.
Like Toon Force and shit is like his domain.
Yeah.
Like that would just be sick. Like certain things already have that domain-esque quality to it.
Well, like Edward Elric.
The fuck would his domain be?
Equivalent exchange. And it's just like
that's his domain is equivalent exchange.
Yeah.
That's fucked.
And it's just he can change anything to anything while inside the domain.
Yeah.
Some shit like that.
Yeah.
Character.
Like,
I gotta think about that, dude.
Like Shaggy from
Nah, shut up, man.
from Scooby Doo.
What his domain is? What?
Huh?
Ultra Instinct.
One Punch
Ultra
Man?
Instinct.
Yeah.
No, it's like no, Shaggy, like Scooby Snacks.
Okay.
Like that'd be the name. I don't know. And
What is he doing with it?
Scooby shows up. And
Each Scooby snack gives a different power.
Yeah. Like there's that Courage the Cowardly Dog one too, right?
I don't know. Don't say right. Don't say right.
Right?
I'm not out here. I'm not out here on Twitter just looking at random ass like what if domains, bro. Like what the hell?
People just be generating. I'm like, yo, that's pretty sick.
Josh like reads through like a full fucking thread. Like
I'm explaining what
that'd
the
be
domain
cool,
does.
man.
Yeah,
The Flash.
Like CT, the Speed Force. That's his domain.
Like so many things already have like domain characteristics. Like you know,
But like you can't really like. I don't know. I feel like just like a domain on it, you just control space. I guess they kind of took
the professor,
right?
The professor.
You talking about the basketball player?
No.
Okay.
He'd be like domain expansion.
No, Professor X.
Yeah, Professor X. No, not Professor X.
Who the fuck are you talking about?
Domain expansion, Powerpuff Girls.
Oh. What the fuck? Nah,
I thought he was talking about Xavier. I was like, yeah, that'd be cool.
No. What do you mean, bro?
Control the world.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that'd be wild,
whatever.
right? Or like, I saw this one where it was like, it was like a whole. I think I sent it to you, and it was literally like, the professor, he does his domain expansion, and it's like the Powerpuff Girls, right? And they're fighting Mojo Jojo,
Okay.
right? And Mojo Jojo's like, yo, I needed help. So he opens up his little brain cap, and it's Kenjaku's brain in him, and he's like, yo, domain expansion. And then, you know, like that's what he said.
I guess. Yeah.
Batman.
It's not bad. Batman's domain?
Pure knowledge.
No, I think his domain would be like
darkest.
Kind of like you know how like Itachi, you know how Itachi does his the torturing of Kakashi.
Yeah.
I think it'd be something like that where Batman would use it as a way to get information from the person that he's interrogating.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Either like he gets like whoever gets caught up in the domain, like he gets like the knowledge that they have, or he knows when they're lying, or like something like that.
Mm-hmm.
A way for him to get justice for whoever's in the domain. Yes, no, you don't agree?
Aquaman.
Just water. No, like I was like thinking like superheroes, they kind of just like have superpowers, so it's like they don't really
their domain.
But like, their superpower expand into like a domain.
Like, what would Superman's be? You know, like domain expansion,
the world breaker.
No, but Superman's these domains you can kind of take it to like their personality, because like some of these guys aren't that smart for them to create a domain that's like, you know,
Goku
a certain way. Goku wouldn't even have a domain. He'd be like Yuji. He would just never know how to make a domain.
Yeah. Well, or his
because he'd just be so down to throw hands. Like he's not gonna be like, yo, let me.
The domain would make it so that you guys like fight forever.
Oh yeah,
like
true.
that.
Hyperbolic
He
time
can
chamber.
fight
Like,
forever.
Hyperbolic time
yeah.
Some shit where you just like fight forever.
That's
Yeah.
facts.
Okay.
What about you?
Yeah.
You got a character?
That I'm thinking of like Tommy from
Power Ranger?
Rugrats.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yo, what?
Continue.
Domain expansion, and it's what is it, Reptar?
And what is he gonna do?
The little like the monster that comes.
Yeah,
You know
but
about
what's he gonna do?
Reptar?
How's that a domain though? What's he gonna do?
He's gonna pull up and just eat you.
That's more like a technique,
cute,
bro.
yeah.
That's not a domain.
Nah, Joker. Laughing gas. Everybody's just fucking insane now.
And you got to see how long your insanity lasts. Like, if you can survive without like killing yourself.
Yeah.
That'd be wild.
Basically on some Gojo shit, like have the domain open for like 0.2 seconds, see how insane you hit to get. Yeah.
Or like
That'd be
what about Alan Walker?
What
What would his domain be?
fucking Nia.
Alan's so nice, man.
Okay.
Like he's just too nice, bro.
All right.
Like I don't know what he would do. Like that's kind of. Let me think about it.
Like I feel like
Thorfinn.
Thorfinn. Depends which Thorfinn.
Peace.
What yo?
Season 1, season 2, bro.
What's the,
Season 1 or season 2, bro?
Peace.
Season.
if we're talking about like manga Thorfinn right now, bro, he's just gonna have people.
Vinland. It's gonna be Vinland.
It's just peace.
It's gonna be Vinland.
life. But if season 1 Thorfinn,
It's gonna be
You turn into
it's
Askeladd.
gonna be
Like,
yo.
you
It's
turn
just
into
it's gonna
Askeladd.
be yo.
There's daggers everywhere.
and
You
you turn
gotta-
into Askeladd.
You gotta
And
no.
then
You
he's gonna
gotta
just
you
deck
gotta sit. Jonkrimar,
What? What is that?
his domain.
Where did you say sit how? Sit how?
Like cross.
Okay,
He's
word.
gonna cross his legs. He's
Yeah.
gonna cross his legs.
Right.
Everyone is sitting cross-legged,
Yeah.
and then first person to get up loses.
Why is that his domain?
Peace, man.
It's peace.
You try to get up, you're fucked.
Okay.
Get up, like you just have to sit there and
You
deal
just
with
sit
your
there
issues and
enjoy it.
talk.
Yeah.
No
Exactly.
fighting. You can't leave
Exactly.
or run away.
Yeah.
You're stuck. You have to deal with your issues.
Sokka? Do you think Sokka would have a domain?
Boomerang.
I don't. Sock would be interesting.
Yeah. It's all his ex-girlfriends just pull up. Like Suki, Yue.
I think Sokka's would be like Takaba's. Cause he always does like
yeah.
short quips and shit.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I guess.
yeah, it'd be
Just
like some
funny.
shit like that, you know.
I don't know if there's anyone else I could think of.
And then like
Odin.
Odin from what? From One Piece.
Yeah.
Okay, you got Odin from like Marvel.
Yeah.
Like,
Odin from One Piece.
You can't just be saying like these random names. Like
And his domain expansion would be you're sitting in a boiling pot and whoever lasts the longest.
okay, whatever,
wins.
man. Anyways, I think that's all we have.
Yeah, that's
All right, yeah, I guess that's the end of our
Yeah.
podcast.
We can't
go in
have
our
Jotic
comments.
making any
Let
more
us
of
know what
these.
you guys thought about the chapters. If you guys have any theories or any theories that you agree on with that we talked about.
Do you have any domains that can top Jotic's domains?
Yeah, any domains that top our beautiful boys' domains. Look how he's dressed right now. He's just like.
Anyways.
Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notifications. Go in our description. We have our TikTok and our Twitter, Instagram coming never. And thank you guys for watching. Peace.
Peace.